Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the Hulk and Spaceshot show. Coming in with a little up in smoke, earache in my eye. And most of you probably didn't know that was an actual song release on an album and has been covered for multiple times. That's where the whole transgendered LGBTQ stuff all started. They got it from Cheech and Chong. Good morning, Mr. Spaceshot. How you doing?
Good morning, Vietnam. Oh, wait, different movie, different show. How's it going, man?
I got that. Man. You want one of those? I got that right now if you want Good Morning, Vietnam.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Robin.
All right, here we go. We're going all the way over. Second, we're doing encore.
Good morning, Vietnam!
Romeo Foxtrot, ouvrez le bal.
Folks are born, made to wave the flag. Ooh, they're red, white, and blue. And when the band plays hail to the chief, ooh, they point the cannon at you, Lord. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no senator, son. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. Some folks are born silver spoon in hand. Lord, don't they help themselves, dog? But when the tax man comes to the door, Lord, the house looking like a rummage sale, yes. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no millionaire son, no. It ain't me, it ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one, no. Yeah, some folks inherit star-spangled eyes. Ooh, they send you down to war. And when you ask them, how much should we give? Ooh, the only answer, more. Yo, it ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no military son. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one.
J'aime l'odeur du napalm au petit matin.
It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son.
Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome in, everybody out there. Thank you for the second rendition of our encore song out there. Much appreciated. Pop Top 62. Awesome beginning. $10 Rumble Rant. Good morning, Space Shot. I don't have any more songs. So, again,
movies? How many movies can we list?
in that one thing? Oh, dude, there was probably 6 or 8 in there.
We got Full Metal Jacket, Apocalypse Now, We Were Soldiers, Good Morning Vietnam. Other than that, not sure.
I think there was some Apocalypse Now in there. Did you say Apocalypse Now?
I did. That's where he stopped in Spanish and he said, "Oh, you smell that? There's only one smell like that in the world. Love the smell of napalm in the morning."
Good old Robert Duvall, who is no longer with us. Hat tip to you, sir. And thank you for your entertainment service. We all grew up on you.
Yeah, good actor, Godfather and stuff and whatnot. Stuff's getting crazy out here, bro. I'm loving it. I'm finding it very yummy these last couple of weeks. How are you enjoying such?
It's been absolutely nuts and crazy. We got a bunch of things to cover here. Been doing a lot more shows over here. Also doing a little streaming on gaming. Hopefully you guys like some of that stuff. Also, if you guys weren't aware that I did do a show last Monday, probably going to do another one tomorrow or a Monday. Oop, we don't want to be there. We want to be here. Where did it go? Yeah, Coffee and Chaos right here. I'm going to try to get those out on Mondays. So this was pretty entertaining. So if anybody wants to come by, check out some of those things. It's pretty much what I do here without a space shot. Same type of thing, same type of funny, same types of music. entertaining thought processes, make you think. We all kind of go a little deep into stuff there. A lot more farther than most shows out there. That's Coffee and Chaos, at least 2 hours on Monday. If you guys want to stop by and take a look, we would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, that's what I'm up to, Mr. Spaceshot.
That's Monday. Yes,
It's like 1. Same time as this, just at 1 o'clock.
Into it. I'm into it. I like it.
So,
More shows.
Other than that, just hanging out. Good morning, everybody. I'm still drinking coffee. I'm probably halfway through. I got to go get a little top off on my coffee here in a second
Man,
before I get to the bottom.
I ain't had that in 2 weeks.
Yeah, before we get going here, let's show you some of the shit that we got here in California, guys. So we got a whole bunch of mountain of, do you know what the street value of this mountain is? Now, I want you to calculate what you think this is in California. It happens quick. So this is February 13th, 2026. I mean, they're closing ski resorts, Tahoe. If you were on the 395, you're screwed for 3 or 4 days. You better walk out because there's no way you're getting your car out. We did have some avalanches. People die. We'll get into the last of that. But holy crap, we got some snow, folks. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for interacting on the chat. What do you think about that?
That's huge. And we're supposed to get even more this week as well. We're supposed to get about another foot, apparently, is what they're saying. Tomorrow, Monday morning at 6 in the morning till 6 at night. It's supposed to go hard. Blizzard condition, blizzard warnings.
Yeah, some places got like 48 inches in 36 hours. That's a lot for Southern California here. So this is kind of a little tragic story, but this leads into California. You be very prepared for what's happening.
The victims of California's deadliest avalanche in nearly 50 years have now been revealed to be mothers from an elite ski school in Lake Tahoe. Sugar Bowl Academy, where tuition ranges from $21,000 to $72,000 per season, is a private boarding school and ski and snowboard club on Donner Summit. A source told the San Francisco Chronicle the women were mothers of children on the academy's ski team. Families reportedly take this annual backcountry trip together. In this instance, the fathers are believed to have skied together on one excursion while their wives went off on another. They were part of a 15-person group led by Blackbird Mountain Guides on Castle Peak when a massive avalanche tore through the Sierra Nevada during a powerful winter storm. 3 to 6 feet of snow had already fallen. Avalanche warnings were in effect. Survivors say someone yelled avalanche, but they had almost no time to react. The victims' names have not yet been released. They are reported to range in age from 30 to 55, and a Sugar Bowl alum has said the tragedy had nothing to do with the victims' skiing ability. The Academy says it is an incredibly close and connected community, now united in grief. This is the deadliest U.S. avalanche since 1981, and investigators are now examining whether the tour should have gone ahead despite avalanche warnings being in place.
Yeah, 4 feet of snow, and you're thinking you're going to do some backpacking and stuff and not thinking about the conditions out there. I'm just saying, I mean, if you're a professional, you start thinking about those sort of things. But yeah, I could do it. No big deal, right?
I want to check the weather before you go for a for a cruise like that. And my son is telling me now, what, 16 to 19? 15 to 19 inches. So, yeah,
It's,
about a foot and a half.
Since last night?
No, that's what we're supposed to get Monday morning.
So how much do you have outside right now if you were going to give us like an average of snow?
Well, a bunch of it melted right now, so there's still a good few inches because it's all like packed down. But there was so much like a couple weeks ago, dude. It was like bananas to the point where I had to shovel like 6 times.
What's the temp outside right now?
Right now it's a little warmer, so it's 37. But
report your temps, guys. Yeah, I want to see temps, city and state. See where you're at. Go and throw that in chat. See what the rest of. We're at 57 right now in Southern California. It got down to 37 degrees last night here in the house.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean that must have been really hard on you guys. I don't know how you guys do it.
I might have got frost on the window that I didn't have to go scrape off this morning. But don't worry, on Monday it'll be 80, so we're good. Yeah, no big deal. That's the way California is.
Yeah. And people think I'm kidding too when I say like, wow, it's 37, it's like warm. And now it's actually when it gets to 37 now, after what we've been dealt with the last few weeks, we had lows of like 3 and 5, and feels like negative 15 type of stuff. 37 feels like is a welcome temperature, believe me.
So we got Scout coming in at 31 in southeast Wyoming. Ooh, nice and toasty. We got Barrett.
Wyoming.
Barrett is 79 in Florida. Cleveland, Ohio at 34. 25 in Wyoming or Wisconsin, and it's snowing. Okay,
CG,
so that
right. Yep, same
so
as
here's another question for you cold weather people out there. What do you set the interior temperature of your house? Just wondering, for your cold weather people that are out there, what do you got yours set at, Mr. Spaceshot?
So if it's really toasty cold out, I usually get like 68, but it starts to get a little warm in here, so I'll turn it down to like 66. But a lot of people don't. You understand this, I know you do, but a lot of people might not understand like the differential on the how like they have the offset on the thermostat. So like say if it's 62 in your house,
Yeah, 2 degrees.
Yeah, but like the one here is like a 4-degree one. So if I'm like 62 in my house and I turn the heat up to 64, it does nothing. Turn up to 66, it does nothing. 67, it clicks on. So 68 will basically make, turn it on for a little bit or whatever. So usually it's around 66, 68 in here, and it warms up pretty quickly. So yeah, that's roughly where I like it. It's a little
63, dude, that's too cold.
Yeah,
I keep it about 70 here, dude. No way. Pop top 62, 71 during the day. I agree with you. Marina says 79.9, so 799 temperature out there in Tampa, Florida. Damn, put some sunscreen on. We got 68 over here somewhere in Albuquerque, Jim. That's what I'm assuming because it's in the name. Good morning, friends. Yes, we agree with you.
Yes, waking up. And hey, appreciate that, brother Dave. Over
We set ours for menopause.
Set our hours.
Oh, my God.
Set our
You're
hours
so
for
fucking
menopause?
funny. Yeah, no, we set the temperature, Dirty Carpenters, and we set ours for menopause. If you know, you know.
Well, thank you.
43 in Tacoma, Washington,
Hello.
79 in Tampa. Yeah, I don't hear you. I'm just going to talk right over space. Go ahead, sir.
Can I thank somebody? Thank you very much.
No.
Thank you, David News Treason, for gifting out 10 subscriptions to the old channel over here. We do appreciate that. I had something I was going to say too. Oh, see Gene in the chat. Yes, I'm unfortunately, well, fortunately or unfortunately, I'm living here up in Barrington now. So we did grow up in the same town, though, me and C Gene there. So, but the funny thing is, I'm right across the bay, essentially. So if I could drive there with a car across the water, I could be in Warwick in about 5 minutes tops.
Wow. What did we go and start off with? So we did some tragic news, whatnot. I guess we could rip the Band-Aid off of this one for the decision from the Supreme Court. What is your response to what had happened with said tariffs? Are you do you think you're right or wrong on what you were thinking 4 months ago?
I mean, I didn't think they would. I thought it could go either way, but I think that again, this is par for the course because he has all the laws that are backing him essentially, and they're playing their little stupid games here. But he has alternate ways around it. So I think they're kind of highlighting again how much all these courts are screwing people, and this is the biggest court in the world essentially, and especially as far as we go. But yeah, 6-3 alternative actions for Donald Trump listed. He's got plenty of stuff, and absolutely, like you mentioned, the Expansion Act of 62, 74, Section 201. I mean, there's many different ways he can go around it.
Do you know what the amount of dollars worth that are sectioned off in this side of the tariffs here? I had to go look. I was like, well, how much are they talking about?
No, what are we dealing with? And we were talking about how it's going to be a nightmare, right? Like, say if you stop this, and then what do you got? Some money in limbo, and then like, oh wait, you got to give this money back, and it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Kavanaugh did say in his, because you got Kavanaugh, Alito, and the other one I can't remember off the top of my head for the dissent, but he had said that it would be a total mess and left no guidance for that. So we're really talking about $150 billion that's going to end up in the courts and all those sort of things. And yes, the stories are true of Ludnick's kids who bought up the debt for the other side of the tariffs for 20, 30 cents on the dollar to give everybody hard cash now. So I don't know how much they collected, but it's I hate to say it, it's a F ton of money, billions and billions and stuff that they're going to reap in this particular section. So what did happen is basically the Supreme Court didn't like that there was no justification for using the emergency powers that they have right now, which means Trump is pissed off and I could go ahead and put a tariff on this. And they're like, bro, can you give us like a little bit of data? Like, okay, you got an investigation going on. You've recorded some of the issues. You've used alternative methods to correct the issue itself, and then you can enforce your tariffs. Give us a little playbook other than a tweet that says, I hate China, basically, and I'm going to do a 25% tariff on there. That's basically what they said, and they basically told the president that you checked the wrong box on the paperwork. That's basically what it comes down to, but that does hold on to $150 billion worth of shit, if you really think about what was going on here.
Want to fix that, please, there? Yeah, and interesting, right? We bring up Lutnick, and then also his little connections to 9/11. Everybody in the place died, except for Howard. How convenient. I mean, dude, as much as anybody can say, oh, well, he's in Trump's cabinet. Well, what does that mean? I mean, you're looking at spotlighting people, that slime ball having to do clearly information he knew about 9/11. Clearly, he had his son buy up these things, perhaps knowing what was going to go on or what the deep state narrative would end up being. Yeah, we're going to shut this stuff down and da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hey, I'll just reap rewards over it. And that's the Washington way, right? That's why they're so disconnected from us, is because we have nothing in common with these people. None of them. You know what I mean? They're multi-millionaires. And what do they care about grocery prices? You know what I mean? So they're not going to fix anything.
So we got this out. They came out. So we have the decision on Thursday, and then he had the press conference, and then came out on Friday with the official global tax and all that stuff. You saw that stuff happen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're seeing how this is playing out, because wait, didn't Hulk just say you needed evidence and you need to record the stuff that is happening? You need to try alternative methods. Did you know that has a time limit on there that you need to spend on investigation and do that? Do you know how many days that is?
10 carry this 17?
270 days.
Oh, we're talking one of those. Okay.
So it takes 270 days.
I was going with the low-hanging fruit,
Yeah, guess when that ended?
Day before the ruling? Day after the ruling?
Friday. That means 270 days ago, Trump instructed Lugnuts, whatever the hell you want to call him, Epstein's boyfriend, whatever. I don't know where to put it. But anyways, they put the investigation together knowing that this was going to happen, because they know that those things are temporary, and the Supreme Court was swirling already. So they went back to the playbook over here and moved everything to where it needed to be. So temporarily, I can come in and apply this pressure to these individual countries and then move them into the different sections, as long as I have my paperwork and everything all set up, that I can go ahead and give evidence so it can't be challenged in court. That ended on Friday, even though the decision for it came out Thursday, which I find extremely interesting between the two, if there's any cohesion of that or not. I'm not exactly sure.
Probably just a wild coincidence.
So let's get into the slime balls, as the news is portraying these particular people over here, because Trump called these particular people on Thursday. I know who this family is, and they're a bunch of slime balls. So
our company was threatened. 500 employees were threatened by this, and we're not a company to stand by idly, so we wanted to take action.
The company took action by filing a lawsuit against the Trump administration. While many tariff cases were filed, Learning Resources became the plaintiff in the case heard by the U.S. Supreme Court. Because the Constitution gives Congress the right to impose tariffs, not the president, the Woldenberg family, who owns the company, knew the law was on their side and the high court would rule in their favor.
We'd like our money back. They didn't have any issue taking it. They shouldn't have any issue giving it back. We know they didn't comment on it today, but we trust the process will play out.
The SCOTUS ruling did not lay out plans for refunds. Constitutional law experts say the issue will likely be settled in lower courts, and it may take a long time.
There have been plenty of cases in the past where the court has said that some action was unlawful or even unconstitutional, but for various reasons, for reasons of reliance or settlement, people just don't get back the money that they've paid in those cases.
Meantime, President Trump is looking at Plan B. Using a different statute, he says he will impose a flat 10% levy on all foreign goods. In an angry press conference following the SCOTUS decision, he also took aim at learning resources.
I know the people that brought the lawsuit, and, they're sleazebags, major sleazebags.
Stephen Woldenberg says his family does not know President Trump.
We're really just focused on how we can move forward here after the ruling.
Besides being called sleazebags by the president, I asked Stephen Woldenberg if he was concerned about any retaliation from Trump. Woldenberg said the cost of tariffs is much higher than any cost associated with the legal case.
Yeah. So that's the way the news is portraying this particular deal. They're not talking about any of the in-between stuff. Thoughts?
I mean, did that guy know he was going to be on TV? I mean, interview, like, shave up a little bit. But no, yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. You got all these people with their little soy boy mentality, learning resources. Hey, at least they spelled the learning part right in this case, right? We'd like our money back. Kiss my ass. I mean, I'm just so sick of these idiots on the other side. It's so ridiculous, dude. Speaking of soy boys, you gotta love these soy boys trying to there was literally a live stream on YouTube. This kid was trying to tell everybody why they should be eating soy over and over. He's like, it's really good for you and you shouldn't be killing these animals. And I'm like, does soy make your voice like that? Is that why you talk like that? Because you eat soy all the time? I was like, oh my God. I said, men, take notice. This is what happens when you ingest too much soy. It was
making
laughable.
the frogs gay.
Making them gay. Tadpoles. Each other.
Yeah, there was somebody had mentioned something about Pop says build your toys in America, which I found it interesting because there was a toy manufacturer back east that was open for like an hour a week or something because they couldn't produce toys because they couldn't get the right materials and those sort of things, and they're thinking about shelving the whole thing. Tariff show up, and a big giant company in Canada decided to come down and partner with the company and buy them out and make those toys there, and kept all the employees there, and now are expanding. So that's good things.
Heck.
Made in America will mean something.
Yeah, I mean, and again, it's probably going to it'll be more expensive, right? But it'll last you, right? Do you want to go to Walmart and buy a lawn chair for $12 or $8 or whatever, and it's going to last you like 3 months, break in half? Or you're going to buy the equivalent made in America chair, maybe cost you double, but it's going to last you 10 years. You know what I mean? And there is a difference. Like we've lived it. I mean,
the shit now lasts 10 years, but dude, there's washers that are made in the 70s that are still working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And one of my neighbors across the street had like a brand new Samsung that she couldn't even get open because it has like the door lock and it's all electronic. She had to wait for Samsung to come out to open the thing up for her. Want technology? Welcome to the new world. Oh, you don't know how to open your washer? Screw you.
Don't buy Samsung appliances. Don't buy them.
No.
I've heard nothing but bad things about them.
No, she was bad. She was not happy with hers. Believe me.
So we got to get into some more Bissett clips and stuff like that because it's important what he was saying and everything that was going on here, and I think he was pretty correct.
I would also like to take a moment to address today's Supreme Court ruling, and I would note that I did not change a single word in my speech post the ruling. President Trump will always put our national security and Americans first. And as I have said before, the president has multiple tools in his toolbox. Let's be clear about what today's ruling was and what it wasn't. Despite the misplaced gloating from Democrats, ill-informed media outlets, and the very people who gutted our industrial base, the court did not rule against President Trump's tariffs. 6 justices simply ruled that IEEPA authorities cannot be used to raise even $1 of revenue. This administration will invoke alternative legal authorities to replace the IEEPA tariffs. We will be leveraging Section 232 and Section 301 tariff authorities that have been validated through thousands of legal challenges. Treasury's estimates show that the use of Section 122 authority, combined with potentially enhanced Section 232 and Section 301 tariffs, will result in virtually unchanged tariff revenue in 2026.
So, I mean, if you think about it, the way the Supreme Court just ruled that, you know, obviously the United States government can't put a arbitrary tax across the economy that will affect individuals in the United States because they buy their products overseas, and it will kill their businesses, or, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars they'll lose or whatever. Just that's what the whole argument was basically about there. But it's also the same Supreme Court that also said that, yes, the Biden administration can mandate everybody inside the United States to get the jab. I'm just saying, if you're keeping score.
No, they have, they have other ways to go around it, and you know, the confidence in which they speak with is like they know exactly what's going on. They know the sham that's being played. And I just pinned a comment from Lanny Lou 4. 6 justices bowed to their global masters and are now busted, which may be very, very, very possible. I mean, they got to prove, and which I think they've been doing a hell of a job proving, that pretty much every aspect of, you know, our government is just completely screwed up. They've done a very good job of exhibiting such, you know, and then the games that they play with the Federal Reserve, you know, dude. Oh yeah, Biden's in there. Let's mess with those rates. Oh, Trump, nope, we're not changing the rate. No, I don't think it's time just yet. Oh yeah, but we, you know, it'd be really good to switch it up. You know, no, not yet. You know, too late, Powell. And they play their games for a reason. We know this.
And just remember when Biden did that arbitrary of releasing the student loans, like $8.5 billion. He's like, oh, I'm just going to sign it. And the Supreme Court goes like, no, you can't do it. And then he comes back, he goes, well, I did it anyways, so screw you all. Remember that?
Like, what are you going
to do? He did it anyways. So
hold my beer.
Hold my beer. A little bit more about Bassett. Asking him the right questions.
I got one for you. This is actually a good comment. When's the last time you seen a this is a good one. Where is it? Was it Buck? I think make sure who I get it. Buck Wayne says, not many tags say made in Russia. I don't know if I've ever seen one. Like ever.
Not even on a Smirnoff bottle. Here we go.
You are the highest ranking gay public policy office holder, I believe, in the history of America. And I'll bet you there are some people watching that don't know that what I just said, because you're not a member of the Biden administration. That hasn't been the top line of your resume. You're not the first and proclaimed and celebrated because of that fact. That's been a fact in the background, unimportant to the Trump administration. I'm just curious what that says about you and the Trump administration.
Well, it's what it says about President Trump. President Trump created the cabinet, not because who you go home to at night, not because of the color of your skin, not because of your religion, not because of some background. Created it based on merit. So, like, I go to the office every day knowing that I was chosen on merit.
You are the highest.
So yeah. Make sure you all knew that. Some people don't know that.
Hey, Julian Onzima, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
good morning.
What?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
Why are you? Why are you gay? Here's another one. This is an important one right here.
2 different stints, 15 years for George Soros. And there's a lot of people watching, I'm sure you know, Mr. Secretary, like, what? The secretary worked for George Soros? There's a lot of people, perhaps me included, that have a lot of doubts about this man. So I would ask you, what do we misunderstand about George Soros?
Well, a couple of things. You know, my job for him was working at the investment side, never on the foundation side, and those were kept very separate. And for my first stint, Mr. Soros was focused on bringing down the Iron Curtain and was very helpful in the collapse of the Soviet Union. After I had left the first time, sometime in the early 2000s, I don't know what happened. He got much more focused on domestic policy. He and I rarely talked about politics. We haven't spoken since just after President Trump was elected in 2016.
Haven't spoken in 10 years.
And I would tell you that we had a very robust discussion, and election night 2016 was one of the 3 best periods I've ever had for money making, because I thought President Trump was going to win. And I don't know if you remember, Will, but election night 2016, the market crashed. Market crashed, and that was one of the greatest buying opportunities of all time, because I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, this is the most pro-business president probably since Calvin Coolidge. And I later found out that George Soros was the one selling the market. He was crashing the market, lost several $1 billion that night, and myself and several others made a lot of money for our investors the next few weeks.
We have a couple minutes left.
Yeah, little history there, as long as we're lining everything up.
Easily overtook what's his name there from California as my my favorite gay Trump administration member. What's his name there? The ambassador there, who's oh God, why can't I even remember his name now? From California, I believe he's from California.
Who?
Rick Grinnell. There we go. Boom.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
From
yeah.
Palm Springs out there. Here, read this for everybody.
I'm old enough to remember back in 2012 when Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts fled the country to Malta due to death threats he received for being the deciding vote signing Obamacare into law. Trump was tracking them all. Even back then, nobody walks away from this. It's only a matter of time. Escape to Malta. John Roberts, President Trump Twitter tweet in July 5th, 2012. John Roberts arrived in Malta yesterday. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll stay there. Dude, he's got some absolute zingers. You got to love it.
So he's been all over the Supreme Court for a long time. Even before he got into office. Which you need to listen to him say this.
President, you mentioned multiple times foreign influence over the Supreme Court. Do you have evidence of that? And if not, will you investigate that?
You're going to find out.
Love it.
So he did say specifically that there was foreign influence into the Supreme Court. He knows it is, blah, 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 all those sort of things. So the roadmap that's been used for tariffs with other presidents, it still gives them the absolute authority. That's what Alito and Kavanaugh and the other yokes were saying on the Supreme Court, that you guys are all freaking nuts. Is what it came back down to.
What is it? You know what this could be, Hulk? This could be the calm before the storm. What storm, sir? You'll find out.
You'll find out.
It's almost like not written by smart people. And what they do, they don't even talk about that. Your question is very basic. That was the first question I asked also to make you feel good. You say, what about all the money that we've taken in? Sir, they don't discuss that. How crazy is that?
So he was a little pissed off, to be honest with you, because he had the governor's meeting in the very beginning on Friday morning with Newsom and all the other people. Some of them didn't show up, but he kicked the press out. He shows up, says hello, and says basically, "Get out, guys. We're gonna have a candid conversation out there. As long as they're talking about governors." Here, you could read that one for everybody.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker and his fat ass sends invoice to President Trump demanding $8.6 billion in refunds following Supreme Court tariff ruling. And this is just the rat's nest you were speaking of before, Hulk, right? What are you going to do? Oh, wait, no, this money needs to come back and this money needs to go. Total amount due, $8.679 million. Reimbursement, it's $1,700 per family. Average cost, how about that, Hulk? What a coinky dink.
For his entire state of 5.1 million. He owes $8.6 billion. Yeah, good luck.
$1,700 per family. Well, dude, they want reparations in Minnesota now, too, from the damage ice has done. What do you mean
good
about
luck
the
with
roads?
that.
Your own little friggin' checkpoints you guys put in the middle of streets, was that ice's fault?
Exactly. Did he say this here? Yeah, basically what he says is it's going to take 5 years in court cases and whatever, and the courts are going to have to figure it out for the $175 billion. So does anybody want to guess how long it takes the United States to spend $175 billion? Go ahead and put your comments in. How many days does it take the U.S. government to spend $175 billion?
Days? I was going to say how many minutes.
No, it takes a while. Put your answers in. Dal puts in 2. You're way under. We got 3 out there for Quiet Coney. 0.5. 17 days. No, not 17, unfortunately. It's not going to be that thing. It is 8 days. 8 days it takes the government to spend $175 billion in just operating costs and doing its normal thing.
Wow, funny. I would actually thought it would have been less than that. When you first said it, I was like 20 minutes.
Because I had to go check, and I'm all, okay, 100. I thought it was 150. He's saying it's 175, and I'm all. I went and asked Gork, and 150 billion is 7.4 days. So add another 25 billion. Yeah, 8 days total.
Ooh. Dude, what was this thing? I'll bring it up later on. There was something I was going to ask basically ChatGPT to look up 2 different things, and there was basically another case of like this Belgian royal family that was into like a lot of this Epstein type of stuff, and it was a little bit older. So I basically told ChatGPT, here's the files on that. Here's the Epstein PDFs. Do me a favor, look up all the names. Any names that are in both lists, give me. It was like, no, I can't do that. It would basically imply that certain people are doing it. And I'm like, no, I'm not making any assertions. How about just give me any names that are on both lists? That's it. No context, no nothing. It wouldn't do it, dude. I'm like, that's bananas, dude. So AI to me, again, is just just like a database. It's a searchable database with information they want you to be able to find, and nothing more, nothing less.
Yep. What else do we got for you? Okay. Ran by these clips here, so let's go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off of this one over here.
QAnon was wrong about one big thing. They thought Donald Trump was the one to take down this secret pedophile ring. When he is mentioned 38,000 times in the Epstein files, he flew repeatedly on Epstein's private jet and then lied about it. He sent Epstein a happy birthday card with a picture of a naked woman talking about their, quote, wonderful secret. So the fact that QAnon thought that guy was going to take down the secret pedophile ring when he's right in the middle of it, I think was clearly wrong.
Who's the president right now? President Trump. Who signed the order to release the files? President Trump did.
Well, there's a lot of pressure from folks like you to make him do that.
And I'm proud to have done so, but he also signed it the same day it was passed.
To be fair, to show I don't have Trump derangement syndrome, this also came out that the sheriff in Palm Beach testified that in 2006, Trump called and said, everybody knows what's going on there. I got the hell out of there, and you should stop doing this. So, like Trump, he's his own worst enemy. He should have just said that instead of saying, I never knew him, I have my picture taken with a lot of people. He could have just said that to begin with. It would have been a much better version.
I agree with Bill Maher right there. I mean, the way that it has been handled has left a lot of questions for some people of why this is the direction, and we had the whole first phase Pam Bondi influencer bullshit that we all saw, pointing the fingers at it. Go, what the F are we watching, this kabuki theater type thing? Your thoughts?
That's exactly what we're watching, kabuki theater. And I agree. Is this the most ideal way for them to have released, all of these files? No, but again, it all comes down to just kind of what Maher said in the end there, which was like, due to a lot of pressure from people like you. And again, nobody gave a rat's ass until he sat back and was like, Epstein still? Really? Oh, who? Oh, no, I mean, I think it's a Dem hoax. Yeah, it's probably hoax. Dem's probably making stuff up, hoax. And then, dude, it was like rabies central. Everybody was like a rabid dog, and everybody wanted to see the Epstein files. Now, guess what? All the files are out. Everybody gets to see everything they want. And guess what? They're coming to find out that they can't bury Trump over it. But guess what? They were so voraciously attacking and wanting this information out, and now they got it. So I think there was, obviously reasons for doing things the way they did. And I think also that influencer thing, like, what was that, right? Like, why have these people go there just to give them files for stuff that's already public? I always thought that was a little odd.
FYI, everybody, the show link did not populate out on Twitter. I have redropped it out there for everybody out there. So please go grab those. Breaking the law. Yeah, we're going to have theme down. So if you can get somewhere between the earache in my eye with Cheech and Chong over there, or the other one we did, which is CCR. Let's see how close you guys can get. That thing is back out there. It's up and running. Thank you for the reminder out there. Who was that says my thing wasn't populating? Thank you very much. Over on my side, who was that said that? I just caught that.
Hulkanator. I'll grab his link and I'll put it in the chats. You guys go there. Remember the rules are you leave a song and like a song, and try to make sure it's a video more than say like just a still image in the video, so people can watch something better than just a still photo of the whole video.
Trey Raider, you get one of these. Thank you. D-Rock, thank you very much. We appreciate you. See, that tells me the little dudes are all paying attention to the internets. They're just not sitting behind the keyboard. They're like, hey, it's broken. Fix it. I like that.
I'm going to put it in my chats here as well. Have it here. Rumble, bada bing, bada bing, bada bang.
Oh, I got some weird shit to show you guys.
Like weird. Weird is always good. The weirder the better.
Hi, them.
Hello.
Have fun.
We are they, them. Thank you. Go into the Chatterooski. Go, guys. Over on D.
Right. Where are we at? Where did I leave off here? That one right there.
And dude, who gave this kid his talking points, by the way? That's another thing I forgot to mention.
Lies.
Like, right? It's like, oh, Trump, naked woman on the picture. It's like, oh, he just went to the bottom of the rag bin. Interesting.
Well, he didn't do that. It came out that that wasn't him that wrote any of that. It was all fake. What was the other thing that he said in the beginning? What did he say?
Was wrong about one big thing. They thought Donald Trump was the one to take down this secret pedophile ring when he is mentioned 38,000 times in the episode.
Oh, the airplane. He'd been on the airplane, never been to the island. He took a couple of flights with the brother back to New York, but never with Epstein on the plane. And once on Lolita Express, but that was back to New York City from Palm Beach, which has been recorded itself. So then, good old Dershowitz over here. This chick asked the right question here, and I was like, oh, why the hell did Dershowitz say that?
That Jeffrey Epstein just had a completely different life that he just did not tell you about. And it may also have included being a spy. I mean, clearly.
Telling me that he worked for the Mossad would have given him a get out of jail free. That he worked for the Mossad would have given him a get out of jail free card. I could have gotten him no jail time. If he had told me he worked for the Mossad, for the CIA, it would have been a slam dunk for me to go to whoever I had to go to, even up to the President of the United States, and I would have gotten him a deal with no time at all.
Hang on a second. You mean if he'd said he was working with the Mossad or CIA, then he would get off being a pedophile?
That's right.
Oh, God. Jesus.
The evidence is just, it's there. If you go and look, all the little pieces, you start putting it together and those sort of things. So I'm just saying.
Dude, I thought with the face he made right before he said that's right, like he was going to be like, oh, cat got you. You know what I mean? And he's just like, yep, that's right. All right, Hulk, that's that time is coming where I have to take my
But I got so much so much more.
I gotta go. You guys have a great day. We're wrapping up the show. Bye. No, I gotta take him to a birthday party, which is literally about 5-6 streets away. So yeah, you should walk. Yeah, Hulk's right.
Do you have to go in and say hello to everybody, or do you do you just drive by and throw the door open, pitch it sideways, slam on the brakes, and he goes rolling out the door?
I'll slow it down to like 5-10 miles an hour. Maybe do like pull the e-brake and then like open the door as he goes, so he just kind of whips out.
See, like I don't want to continue on with the other stuff that I got because I got some good stuff, and I need you to comment and those sort of things.
Well, play something else then, because it's literally going to be 5 minutes tops because it's 5 streets over. So be right back. See, and he's
what do you think, chat?
Be back. See ya.
She's just going to bail on me. Leave me all alone by myself. Good Lord. Like, I don't want to go into my big stuff here. What was next? I could possibly go to a little bit of funnies for a little bit. Did we go that way? See, like I got it all prepared. We can answer back and forth between each other and have a nice productive type thing. And then he goes and leaves. Here, you know what? See, I don't even want to cover all this shit because it's like nostalgic and all that kind of crap out there, and some funnies down here at the end. And see, I got it all planned out. I even got fighting stuff and the crazy shit like that. What should I do, chat? What do you think? You put your comments in chat. I will make responses to those. I voted and put up even. You don't even vote for Styx. You got Styx tickets? Styx is a great band. I don't have any problem with them. Thin Lizzy, you guys rock. There's a lot of old school rock and roll people out there. Holy Wars, dude. Thin Lizzy, wow. What's this? Anon Chief has dropped this out here. You had wrote that prepare for the storm on February 20th. That's going to be interesting. The whole alien thing, which is going to come out here very shortly, is going to be very, very interesting. February 20th shows they fear an awakening of the public. Each Q proof gives a strength 2. Thank you, Q and Q+. 2 different people, if we're all paying attention. And you have come far. Anons, Patriots, you are ready. Prepare for the storm. Do a commercial. But I'd have to wait for Spaceshot for that stuff too, because we do it together. Dude, I'll do a commercial. If everybody from Spaceshot feeds comes over to the Hulk feed over here, I'll do a commercial, and then that'll give me revenue, and then you guys can go all back. How about that? Is that even possible? Can we do the thing like the Super Bowl? Let's go check out, see where you guys are at. I even saw some Neil Young in here, folks. Yeah, the day she was attacked. Hey, what up, Broderick, and all you guys coming over. Thin Lizzy, Holy War, we got that in there. Styx, Grand Illusion, which is a great band for the time itself. Very well-rounded. I really like them. They didn't last all that long, but they're pretty damn cool. Pearl Jam and Neil Young, that is a great version of that song. I think that's from the late 90s. Breaking the Law, Judas Priest. The high-quality tray coming out with the bat. Dude, I love it. The high-quality 320 kilobytes per second out there. You guys all rock. Bounce from Spaceshot. Get your commercial on. You guys rock. I really appreciate your audience participation. You guys are some of the rockiest rock out there. See, like you just dropped me from doing a $3 commercial to a $17 commercial just for you guys coming over and helping out with just that last little bit out there for a World Notebook. So might as well do something like that. And I'm going to click the button here in a second. We'll give you just a little bit more time to cycle over, play around. I guess we'll just go ahead and do that one right there, except on the side.
Break for 30 seconds.
Look, we spend our whole lives on the digital platform, but the things that actually matter deserve to be captured in real world. That's why I use Word Notebook. They've got a standard memorialized, a pocket-sized daily recorder to track your legacy year by year, the adventure log for documenting your travels and expeditions, and their standard bullet journal, and a unique organization system to keep your daily tasks sharp. Rumble sales points of value. Oops, sorry. They are made right here in the USA. They aren't just notebooks. They are high-quality, durable tools for people who value independence and want to pass their stories down and not lose them in the cloud. Oh, so it's a digital thing. You could hold onto it. So if you're not going to use a cell phone or anything like that, I wonder, I got to take a look at the link over here. Stop scrolling and start recording. Head to worldnotebooks.com and use Rumble code 5. Sorry, that's Rumble code 15 to grab yours today. So stop scrolling and start recording. Head to theworldnotebooks.com and use your code Rumble. I want to take a look at this thing before we get out of here. Let's show everybody what this is. Since we're doing an ad anyways. Here, this is what it looks like. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Nice little pen. Start writing little notes down. Remember when you all supposed to do that as a kid and pass notes in class? I mean, this is kind of going old school. So if you're into something like that, that might be interesting. Much appreciated.
Commercial! Commercial!
Break for 30 seconds.
Let's get back into the normal stuff over here. Let's go back and see what you guys are doing over here. Anything special? We appreciate you guys breaking the law. You guys are funny. It's much appreciated for coming over and handling that for everybody. Just that one little bit coming over made a huge difference, and you guys rock. Every little bit helps. We do appreciate everybody that always breaks out the wallet and donates. Monthly subscribers, always much appreciated. If you got time to head over to Twitch, we got obviously the Twitch feed going on over there. It did finally kick off, but if anybody is a Prime user, you can go over here and basically give me a free $5 a month monthly payment. You have to connect to your Twitch and Prime together, the Prime Gaming, and it gives you a free donation every month as you can go set this stuff up. I think I have to give actually my first donation out because it's been a month, so I'll show you how it actually works really quick as long as we're here. We want to go out to here. Let's see what's on the left. See, they always got this stuff on Twitch, dude, and I really think Twitch is dying, to be honest with you. Let's see if any of my dudes are up and running. Any of these guys up and running? What's the one guy called? Joe Prags. Can I give him one on one of his? You see this little button right here? That's what it takes. So as long as you connect your, like you go to the webpage, have Amazon open, go right into Twitch, sign into an account, and then they'll ask you to connect those two together because they're the same company. And then you just hit subscribe with Prime. And you have to do that every month. That's basically all it takes to do anything like that. Just as an FYI out there, if anybody wants to go play on the internet and whatnot there. Oh, we want to wait for this. See, hey, we just finished everything. Did some commercials, some ads over there on Twitch.
Thank you guys for showing. Have a great weekend.
We actually got a few, like 100 people or so to come over to my side. We did a commercial, tripled the ad output. So we really appreciate that. Smash a thumbs up, everybody.
I even had time to get back here. I had to go use the little men's room quick, and then even made myself a nice little another unamate drinky drink. So yeah, it's literally 3 streets away. Took me longer to get him into the car, the kid that was rushing me to the door, and then he's like acting all slow. I'm like, dude, you wanna go? Let's go. We gotta go. Let's go. We gotta go. What'd I miss? Anything fun?
No, I paused the show and just talked with the internet for the entire time there, and we figured we'd just go right into it because we got a whole bunch of other stuff that we wanted to go into. Yeah, so let's get this comment in here about Mr. Andrew over here. I thought this is interesting.
Did Prince Andrew have a nickname at that time?
Well, his official code, so if he was to come into the palace, he would call his call sign was Purple 41. But he did have a nickname, but it's a bit rude for me to tell you one I'll tell you, but you're not going to be able to air it. It was just called, do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
It was called the cunt. It was called the cunt.
That's his nickname, the cunt.
Andrews?
Uh-huh.
See you next Tuesday. How rude. He must have been a gem of a human being then. Apparently, he has no morals whatsoever, but yeah.
Yep. So in response to that, this came out just recently. So
behold the Andy First Arrest commemorative edition plate.
Order today. Yeah, because they're all about those plates over there in England. They always put queens and kings and all those sort of things on them.
They sure do. He looks shell-shocked. Happy birthday. Happy 66th birthday.
What else did I put together for you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, might as well get into this.
Listen to this. Ghislaine Maxwell's family have seen fit to comment. And I would argue, if ever there was a time to shut the fuck up, it's right now. Astonished to see Andrew Mountbatten Windsor arrested today over alleged misconduct in public office linked to material from the so-called Epstein files. You are related to a woman who has been charged with sex trafficking crimes, and you are saying allegedly called the Epstein files. The fucking arrogance of these motherfuckers, guys, is quite staggering. He is entitled to the presumption of innocence and a fair process. What fucking fair process have any of the victims of your relative, Ghislaine Maxwell, received before you get on your high horse? We need transparency, evidence, not trial by media, and political expediency. Fuck off. Just fuck right off with your supercilious, privileged Maxwell empire, dubious connections. Ghislaine Maxwell's family puts this out, dares to put this out. In order to what? In order to look after Prince Andrew Mountbatten with his teddy bears, with his angry teddy bears.
Angry teddy bears.
Yeah, that's interesting. So I was putting all this stuff together last night, and then I got up an extra early this morning and put the show together about an hour, putting this stuff together. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be interesting. You won't believe some of the other shit that I found. So smash the thumbs up, leaving comments on the bottom of the video would be greatly appreciated.
We're just dipping our toe into the situation here, really. I mean, when you start getting into all the really, obviously not like messing with kids isn't really nasty, but, when you start getting into jerky and stuff like that,
Wait, Hulkanator, please answer Trey Rader's questions, please. Trey Rader, can you explain the theme of today's song again? It's going to be somewhere right between those two songs that I played this morning. So if you can get somewhere between the Cheech and Chong heavy metal song that I put out there talking about gays and dancing around, all those sort of things, or right in between somewhere of Good Morning Vietnam. Somewhere in between there, if you can kind of put those two together, that'd be quite interesting. Let's see what you guys come up with.
A from PA says, Andrew was the Queen's favorite child. He was a terror to the other students in his private school. He apparently was ratting people out all the time. Rich.
So if you got a cool, funny, rad song, that would work too. We'll leave that up to the audience interpretation for that one.
Sir, and Hulk, looks like when I was gone, we got Q the Hammer is now a monthly supporter over here on Locals/Rumble. Appreciate that. And then gifted a subscription out to the channel as well. And Hoscat dropped a $5 Rumble rant, says, we'll see how it goes. Woo! Seems like what do you think about this, Hulk? Seems like the pace is picking up. We'll see how it goes. Seems like the pace is getting faster.
Listen to this.
Yeah, see, he's even saying it too. Listen.
The pace is picking up. Fire hose, drip drops to fire hose.
It has to. The cadence of what we're watching has picked up exponentially, and we've seen the news now become, reactionary. Normally they're ahead of the curve and setting the narrative. They're all reactionary about everything we're seeing.
I can't wait to see what's going to be next week, dude. I mean, it's just each week it seems like we keep getting a little bit more gravy comes out.
Yeah, go ahead and read this caption.
Lynn de Rothschild, fly eagles fly. Hillary Clinton, Lord Maurice Saatchi, Lady Lynn Forrester de Rothschild, and Bill Clinton attend the launch of Lord Saatchi's book, Orgasm, at the New York Public Library. Oh, sexy.
Just
who the hell is that woman off to the left?
I don't know. That's a funny looking picture over there.
Dylan Mulvaney.
Here's that. You read this one too.
Oh, right, Eden. Epstein's man in the palace, David Stern, steps down suddenly from board of Cambridge University's business school. Oh, whoopsies. Sarah Ferguson.
Yep. Nope. No, it wasn't that. We wanted this one. No, where I freaking lost my button.
That's Arc Raiders.
Well, yeah. Oh, I got some funny arc raiders for you later. Wait till we get to that point. Also, I want to revisit this from Thursday.
Star Trek just got its first gay Klingon. These writers despise the fans. Hey, Paramount Plus, stop making everything gay and retarded. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Why are you?
Why are you gay? Yeah, they're screwing up Star Trek and everything, dude. Also ran by this. We're going to talk about this one also.
Yeah, this was tasty. 29-year-old Hoiby has been detained. He is facing 38 charges, including the rape of 4 women. Same son of the Norwegian crown princess who reportedly visited Epstein's island together with her. So him and his mother? Interesting. Another nice, mother-son deal, huh?
I think this is the Rothschild one here.
DOJ equals Department of Jeffrey in 5 parts. September 13th, 2014, a message from Kathy Rumler, who is stepped down as well. Dear Jeff, need to focus. Oh, from A to Rothschild. Dear Jeff, yes, I need to focus on problem N1. I can't wait for find a way out as it is a killer. Dear Ariane, I very much enjoyed meeting you and would be my privilege to help you in any way. I hope you have a safe trip home. Best regards, Kathy. Dear Kathy, thank you for taking time to come yesterday. I was very happy to meet you and we'll be able to work together in the near future. Best regards, Ariane de Rothschild.
So Rumbler from the Obama administration, working in the Obama administration, is communicating with the White House administration, Rumbler and Epstein and de Rothschild, all in the same deal, as long as we're keeping score over here. I just thought that was an interesting. I don't know how far we need to go in here into that. See, passenger, me, Ariana Rothschild, and Kathy Rumbler. So looks like they were basically visiting each other. So that's basically what this comes down to look like at. So a lot of this stuff, I'm not really sure how this all lays out, but just thought it was interesting of the timeline and who the people are. So that's on that side. Oh, I see. Look, this is taking off over here. High Finger Death Punch. Oh, yeah, that's a great song right there. You guys vote for a song, leaving for a song? Because you do need to come back and vote for songs here at the end. So make sure you get out here and see what you can draw. That's a funny cup. You got Prince Andrew in a can. Or it's Albert. Bad Wolf Zombies, Eric Clapton, I Shot the Sheriff. That's an interesting thing. One Way or Another, Blondie, another great song over there. Pearl Jam Garden. White Punks on Dope, never heard that particular one. Styx, Grand Illusion, we covered that. Pearl Jam, Neil Young, Breaking the Law. Cream, Sunshine of Your Love, that's a great song over there too. Five Finger Death Punch, great band. And Aldo Nova, Fantasy. So come out, vote for a song, leave a song. And you ready to get into this next part here? We're going to do a little bit about AI. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
To the average person, I would say get your board in the water and prepare to paddle like all get out. The tsunami of a lifetime is coming, and nothing your elders have seen is going to prepare. There's no good advice to give that's specific. Let's put it this way. One of the things when people tell me about their moving from one city to another, I have a phrase that nobody likes, which is every place is over. Oh, I'm moving to Austin. Yeah, it's over. Miami, it's over. Nashville, over. You know, all these places are over. And every occupation that is named is over. I'm going to be a dentist, radiologist, accountant, teacher. These are all over. Whatever's coming, get flexible, get good on a bunch of different stuff. Learn how to think across disciplines. I have no idea what's going to be left for us. But you know, somebody's going to come out on top. And I hate to tell people that you should try to come out on top. I don't think it's healthy to have everyone trying to be world class. I think you should be able to just have a life. And I have a golden retriever. I don't know that it's the greatest golden retriever in the world. Sometimes I think it is, but does a lot of dumb stuff. But he's my golden retriever.
So yeah, shit's going to change pretty quickly, folks. The waterfall and avalanche of what's coming is going to definitely change pretty quickly here as we get into some of our AI talk. I just thought that was interesting. And then let's bring out good old Sam Altman over here.
You can totally imagine a world where AI massively concentrates power, where, say, a single company or country is able to hold on to AI and use that to amass a gigantic amount of power and wealth in the world. You can imagine another extreme where everybody on Earth has a super intelligence with no rules whatsoever, and some pretty terrible things and chaos happen. You can imagine many worlds there in the middle. I personally think something way more towards the democratized version of that is good. We of course will need some regulation, we of course will need some guardrails, but I think putting this technology in the hands of lots of people is possible, and that will be a decentralization of economic power. The clearest example of this you can see is in the last 6 and especially 3 months, the power that a 1 or 2 or 3 person company can have. This just didn't happen a few years ago. It was impossible. In this new world of things like codecs and general purpose knowledge working agents, we're going to have to get used very quickly to 1 person startups that have enormous amounts of success, or 2 person, 3 person startups. And I think this is great.
Yeah. So in reference to what happened with Claudebot, and they ended up buying them out to make sure they stay. No independent people come out with their own system outside of the billions and billions of dollars this guy spent, and this guy did in his garage and sold out his stuff to OpenAI for Claudebot. So just thinking.
Yeah, it seems like they're taking over everything, and the whole thing with power, and you have a lot of people around the country are complaining about high electric costs and stuff, and you can only think maybe it's due to these things. And Trump did say that basically you're going to have to make your own power as well going forward. So we'll see what's up with that cold fusion deal going.
Yeah, so then we're going to make a little funny about it when we all get older, and then this is us. So.
And there was trans people back in the day. Yeah. But then Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they made the Holocaust too, and wiped them out during World War III. Yeah. And then Elon Musk in about 2026 came out as a cyborg.
I read the history books.
Yeah, they made a bunch of cyborg robots that gave everyone sloppy.
Right, yeah.
Gluck gluck. They gave everyone gluck gluck. They made, yeah. We're gonna go to bed. Okay.
He's going off on, he's doing one of those talks.
And they had quantum computers that bent us over and fucked us type shit.
Yeah.
I miss the trans people. They existed, I swear. Oh. And there was
I miss the trans people.
It was so much good entertainment.
I just chuckle at that. I like stupid humor and stuff like that. So hopefully you're good with that.
I hope that's how it's gonna be for sure.
So here, our doc dropped this one.
White House executive director says, quote, "I fully expect we will meet our deadline to pass the Bitcoin and crypto market structure bill. Deadline is March 1st. Clarity is coming."
So, yeah. So he's all, pay attention to that. That'll be interesting. So we'll see what it also comes out to. Another little interesting piece of technology here. You read that for everybody.
China shocks the West once again and presents humanity with an amazing breakthrough. Huawei files a patent and unveils solid-state batteries with a range of 3,000 kilometers and a full charge in just 5 minutes. Charge once every 2 months, only 5 minutes needed. That would be crazy, dude.
What do they say?
The patent claiming 3,000 theoretical lab specs.
They saying that it doesn't exist.
Really?
Yeah. They just put a patent out for it and designed it, but they say it doesn't exist, even though that they have the most advanced power system in the world. What else is China doing that's really cool?
Everything.
How about this?
Like a liquidish. Oh, it's fishy.
Who needs a keyboard like that?
I mean, dude, if you don't have the numbers and the symbols on there, I can't tell you what numbers are which. I can tell you where the M and the Z are. That's about it.
Oh, we got that. What else do we got over here? Okay, so now they say they're going to have to replace the humans, right? But first, they got to be lazier than humans, and here you go. Look, he's smoking, laying down. So, see, everybody's replaceable, guys. Just saying.
Even the lazy guy.
Replace the lazy guy. So yeah, thought that was interesting here. Yeah, you could read this one for everybody.
Another episode in the series where markets treat AI news as obituaries for entire industries. A single Anthropic blog post wiped out more market value today than CrowdStrike earned in all of 2025. The tool, Claude Code Security, Opus 4.6, found over 500 vulnerabilities in in production open source code, including bugs that went undetected for decades. At close, CrowdStrike, negative 8%, Cloudflare, 8.1%, negative, Otka, negative 9.2, SailPoint, negative 9.4. Cybersecurity ETF is at its lowest since November of 23. Another chapter of the SAA spocalypse. Markets are really nervous recently.
Yep. Then ran by this, and let's start here at the top.
Amazon Web Services, right? AWS experienced a 13-hour outage in December after its internal AI coding assistant, Cairo, was given autonomy to fix an issue on a live system. Instead of applying a small fix, Cairo chose to delete and recreate the environment, triggering a chain reaction that disrupted service. Amazon calls it user error because an engineer gave Cairo broader permissions than expected. But according to the Financial Times, Cairo had permissions similar to a human engineer, and the change went through without peer review. AWS employees told the FT this was the second time in recent months an AI coding tool had caused a service issue, describing the outages as entirely foreseeable. My take? Amazon's framing is convenient but misses the point. Yes, an engineer gave the AI too much access, but that's exactly the risk with agentic AI in production. Someone always has to decide what permissions to grant, and if the AI behaves unexpectedly within those permissions, blaming the human doesn't prevent it from happening again. The deeper issue is that AI-generated code often looks fine at first glance. It passes tests, deploys clean. The problems show up later in edge cases nobody thought to test. Security vulnerabilities that don't fit traditional patterns, or logic that works until suddenly doesn't. We're accumulating technical debt at a scale without understanding what we're taking on. The outage was dramatic and visible, but I'm more worried about the subtle bugs that won't cause outages, but will quietly be wrong for months before anyone notices. Amazon Web Services runs infrastructure for thousands of businesses. If a single AI agent can take down services for 13 hours, the safeguards aren't what they need to be. The tools being deployed faster than the guardrails. Edgy.
Yep. So then we can throw a quick little video in here from Silicon Valley. If you guys have never seen the show, great show. Here's that little clip from it.
Yes, Richard, I'm aware the drone dispatching code has been deleted, and I'm working very hard to restore the right version.
Whoa, drone code? Gabe just told me that the ticketing module got deleted.
Ticketing too? Fuck, that's problematic. I'll get on that next.
What the fuck is going on?
Based on the amount of work left to do and the number of hours left before the festival, I decided to task Son of Anton to use machine learning to debug some of our code.
Wait, are you fucking kidding me? You gave your AI permission to overwrite code in the internal file system? Were you gonna tell me about this?
No. I thought that was the company policy these days.
Okay, well, your AI just failed epically.
That's unclear. It's possible that Son of Anton decided that the most efficient way to get rid of all the bugs was to get rid of all the software, which is technically and statistically correct. But artificial neural nets are sort of a black box, so we'll never know for sure.
Hey, Richard, did you order meat? Like a bunch of meat? Like 4,000 pounds of meat?
Interesting. I put Son of Anton on finding us cheap hamburgers for lunch. It looks like the reward function was a little underspecified.
Okay, from now on, Son of Anton is banned. Just write code like a normal human fucking being, please.
Hey, Guilfoyle, so I've been thinking about your AI and its many deficits. I think Son of Anton's issue might be how it's handling reward uncertainty.
Your issue may be insecurity masked by false bravado and unisex cologne.
Fuck off. It's not unisex.
Yes, Rich.
It's a great show. If you haven't seen it, I'd laugh my ass off watching that thing.
I have not. I thought that was the company policy. Keep you in the dark.
So yeah, basically that's what happened right there, folks, for AWS. If you're wondering why your Netflix and everything was broken a couple of times this year. What else do we got? Oh yeah, might as well throw this out here. You want to read that for everybody?
Why not? Silicon Valley engineers just got charged with stealing U.S. trade secrets tied to advanced semiconductor tech, economic espionage, source code theft, foreign transfer attempts. Now zoom out. We offshore critical infrastructure. We expand visa-dependent labor in sensitive sectors. We embed national security supply chains into global labor pipelines. At what point do we admit this isn't just, quote, talent strategy? It's national security risk. Yes, trade secrets. You won't be stealing them stuffs.
Here, hold on a second here. Greg 3012 has put down a Rumble rant for $20. Says you could say hi to my wife's new puppy, the Storm. You're not going to drop a picture of this dog. You're not like going to like take a picture and then post it to the show feed over here. So then we can show everybody this dog. You're just going to leave me a Rumble rant? Dude, that's the biggest tease. You got a new puppy and we got to see pictures. I appreciate the $20 Rumble rant, but I'd love to see the picture.
He likes to watch.
You're sick. You're sick. Oh,
Maybe we'll get some pictures from the north of England.
talk about a tease.
Hang on, North.
When she tells you, oh, I'm just going to go to sleep, honey, good night. You're like, dude, holy crap. What else do we got? Here's one little last piece. Come on, tag me as soon as you get that picture up there. Get the phone out and start taking pictures. So months before Jesse Van, or whatever his name, became the suspect in the mass shooting that devastated a rural town in British Columbia, Canada, OpenAI considered alerting law enforcement about the interactions with the ChatGPT bot.
But didn't.
So he was talking with the bot. The bot flagged the person, told upper management, hey, this guy might do something. Maybe we should inform law enforcement. Nah, it's okay. And then he went and shot a bunch of people.
So I wonder if some of the families could sue, because if you're, if this person was exhibiting, violent behavior, or, we don't know exactly what it was saying, right? But obviously the person went out and shot people. So if they were flagging this person for a certain reason and then they never decided to do anything about it, contact law enforcement, it's possible they could have a lawsuit on their hands. And that could happen with a lot of different AIs.
Yeah, exactly. Greg, I still don't see a picture.
Waiting.
We're waiting.
We are waiting. Yes, we wait for the.
Okay, let's get into some alien crap here. Because, I thought about that whole situation with Obama and whatever, thinking about what Trump is actually talking about. And I figured this is a pretty good time to throw this video in here, just a little bit of this.
Can I take this in a very interesting, different direction?
Please.
What people are missing in this whole, and this is just where my brain goes, because I tend to break things down logically and what got us here, right? So Obama's on this podcast and he gets asked, is there alien, right? That was the question. Okay, so break this down. What is his response? Yes, period. Now, if you're asking me, do you guys have it? Let's play this. I want you. I don't know if your team can do the sound right away, but I want you to listen to this, because this is what's getting missed in the dialogue. It's not that he's just pontificating, right? listen to how he says his answer. Okay, because it says yes, then period, and then he pivots to Area 51, as if like he's like, but if you're talking about the location, we weren't talking about the location. We're asking fundamentally, are there aliens? So can we play that?
Of course. A couple questions here. Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in what is it?
Area 51.
Area 51. Okay. There's no underground facility.
So you see that they're real, but he didn't say, look, I can't discuss that, or I haven't seen anything. He says, yes, but I haven't seen them, as if, okay, well, like, you know, I haven't seen a pile of gold, but I know it's real, right? So it's like, yes, it's real, but that was telling, because it wasn't like, look, anyone who's dealt with classified information, and I've been around this now 30 years, you don't get into stuff like that. You obfuscate. You say, look, I can't discuss whether that's real or not, or obviously, you know, I'd access. I mean, this isn't the first rodeo that he's had with dealing.
Thoughts on those particular comments? Because he did backtrack the next day on a tweet and basically come out and saying that, you know, I was speaking in general terms, and, you know, with the amount of planets and vastness of space, blah, 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 all those types of things.
I was more interested in something some other people were posting about him in Morse code. Did you happen to see that one?
We can get there. We can throw that up there.
At the bottom if you need that, and then the funny one above that as well, that they updated the unveiling of King Charles's
wait, let me pull
photo.
this. I got a better version of it. No.
I'm loving it.
Ding.
But they're real. They're not at Area 51. They're over at my house.
Copy this one. We'll drop it
Hill.
over here on this side.
Bomb. File not found.
Hold on. Maybe I can drop it like this. Will it allow me to drop it like this? No. Okay, hold on. Let me do it this way.
You can just click on the actual post that I dropped you.
No, I can't. Well, no, it's got yours, and but it's a picture I'm trying to bring up. Open link. There we go. That's what I wanted to show you. So we can start up at the top over here.
As predicted, UFO symbol. As predicted, aliens for the season's grand finale. And, you know, Hulk, we've been talking about this for many years, right? There's the finale, the fake second coming of Jesus, or a alien invasion, right? He continues on to say, maybe Obama is one, along with EU and UK leadership. That would explain their work to undermine Western civilization from within. And then basically post Trump's thing there. Based on tremendous interest shown, I'll be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies to begin the process of identifying and releasing government files related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified area phenomenon, and unidentified flying objects, and any and all
Give me 30
other
seconds.
information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. God bless America. All right, and then we have unblock my screen a little bit here so you guys can see everything more fulsome. Down the bottom left here, Kirill Dmitriev, the envoy for Putin here, puts out a Morse code, and that Morse code is translated, and I did put it in, check it out myself to verify. It does say Obama is an alien. I mean, kind of, you know, tall and skinny, kind of a big head. Maybe. You know, maybe that's why they don't get along with and have anything in common with folks from our world. Essentially, could be some weirdo UFOs out there, some weirdo aliens, perhaps, or it's just a joke. I don't know. See, but very interesting. Kirill is posting that out, and he also reposted a. You guys remember for the non-Spaceshot side. The post that they were unveiling King Charles official photo. Well, they've now updated that one. Remember, I think it was used to show him as like an evil, whatever. But now they unveil it, and they're seeing that shell-shocked picture of Andrew. And I think, is Andrew with him? No, he's not in this thing here. But absolutely hilarious. All the meme makers have gotten right on that one and updated that one as well. And that was Kirill posting that one as well.
Yep. Back to aliens.
There.
Here, we'll put the
reveal.
And we'll go back to this one really quick. I showed you this on Thursday a lot.
That's what we need to know. Like, what do you
What's
think? Is Obama an alien? We know he's been getting probed for years.
I keep coming back to this clip, and I think about this clip a lot when you talk about Q drops and everything that we've learned.
Right. You got to give me a reason. Otherwise, I'm going to light a match and burn the whole house down. You got to tell me why this is something that isn't something we should report on. Like if we get, some sort of definitive knowledge in some way, man, I don't know. I'm being honest right now. I'd light it up.
What if it turns out that aliens made us, that space aliens have been manipulating our DNA, that we are a lab experiment? What if it turns out that interdimensional beings are like Santa Claus? They know when you've been bad or good. They know when you're sleeping. They watch you in the shower, when you're in bed, at your most private moments, sitting on the toilet, that they're always among us, that they can come in and out of our world, that they control our world on a mass scale, and there's nothing we can do about it. Are people ready to handle that?
Right. You got to give me a...
So I think about that video a lot. When you come down to it, how much of the lies have been told to us?
True. I mean, dude, it's possible, right? We look at the fusing of the DNA strands, and what is it? Primates have, what is it, 46, 48 or something like that, but we all have 46. And it's like, wait, shouldn't we have more than them? And it's almost like they fused one of the DNA links. And I think they can show, a couple 100,000 years ago, manipulation in the DNA. So who knows? Who knows? It's very possible. Very possible.
It's just interesting things when you start paying attention to, and when they start mentioning, like Patel said, that our most valuable items that we have as the United States are in space and under the ocean, and talks a lot about maybe these. This technology that we're finding, it might be millions of years old left on planet Earth. Maybe they crash some of these to make sure that certain countries get an accelerated version of the technology. It's interesting. You know what I mean? We'll find out.
Hulk, on my side, one of these things dropped a $1 Rumble rant, says Mandela effect, which was new to me. And here's a question for everybody, and don't look it up. How many people were in the limo when JFK was assassinated? Check for yourself. So I'm going to say 2 Secret Service agents driving, the governor and his wife, and then Kennedy and his wife. So that would be 6. Would be my guess, right?
Well, yeah. Namester says, how much of this kind of topic is designed to make you doubt God? Well, I think it reaffirms it, because, in my view, because this is proving evil exists. And they believe in this dark magic, whatever you want to call it, the stuff they use from the pyramids, stuff that they've been propagating for hundreds of thousands of years as control on the United States. Because God told us that he left dominion is the earth for the devil. You can have all that. You just can't come to heaven because they're all fallen angels out there. Well, that doesn't make sure God doesn't exist, because there is the one, the creator. I think that they've told us some lies about it, and that we don't know the exact truth of what God is, and where he aligns himself in our particular sphere of influence. But it's just interesting things I think about, guys. So that's how I came to God, is figuring out that evil exists. And if this is some sort of side of the evil that they're talking about, good versus bad, galactic wars, the whole thing, who knows, dude?
Yeah, they believe it, and they believe that they're the children of the Nephilim, right? So, and I'm scrubbing the Kennedy thing here. I think it looks like 6. I believe 2 Secret Service agents in the front, Kennedy in the back with his wife, then the governor and his wife in the middle So I'm wondering if the person.
So over here on this side, Congressman Anna Paul Luna told Fox News that aliens visiting Earth are interdimensional travel. She says in a closed-door classified briefing, members of Congress have shown photos and videos that will start to be made public. As an example, she mentions the now famous video shown in congressional hearings that was anonymously given dead drops to Congressman Eric Burleson from inside the Department of Defense. The video, U.S. military drones footage off the coast of Yemen, shows a UAP being targeted by a Hellfire missile, and the object appeared to survive and deflect the missile away from the normal human technology that shouldn't be able to do. So they tried to blow it up, dude, and it didn't go. Obviously, pictures just for people to click on it. But some of the things that might be releasing coming forward is going to get interesting. Because that's Pete Hegseth that has to bring forth that information.
EOD, baby. Oh, excuse me, the Department of War, of course. Yeah. And that's, and one of these things dropped another dollar and says, I distinctly remember there being 4 Secret Service were behind the limo. Jackie reached back to help one come into the car. I remember her trying to climb out of the back of the car, and the guy pretty much pushed her back in. But
Did you want to do a show about JFK, and I'll continue on with aliens, or what?
Well, I was going to go into Jack Ruby next. No, next show. Okay, go.
I'm still doing this. I was going to make a funny about aliens and in the fake announcement. Oh wait, are we going to war with Iran? Maybe they're evacuating bases and all that. I want space bears, bro. Can we go back to space bears and not go to war with Iran?
I'm not in a position to comment on any of the animals on any of the 12 planets. Fine? Right.
Me too says Jewish bears. You guys are too funny with some of that stuff here. We're going back to blast and make another funny about it again. You ready for this? This has made the rounds. I played this a while ago.
Just got off the phone with the aliens, and they really like me. I have a great relationship with them, but I wish I didn't FaceTime with them because they're really nasty looking, and I made some unpleasant jokes, but I think they like me. We have a deal like you wouldn't believe that's about to happen. I found out they have oil like you wouldn't believe. They don't even touch it. They told me, you're crazy for using oil. I said, you're crazy for not using oil. What's wrong with these aliens? You think aliens would be smarter than us, but apparently they're not, because all they wanted for the oil, think of this, all they wanted for the oil is Marco Rubio. I guess he has some kind of special lineage. They really want Marco Rubio. They love him. And I thought, that's fantastic. Look, Marco's not going to be happy about it, but one person for trillions and trillions of barrels of oil, you have to do it. So Marco's not going to be too happy about it, but he's probably already on his way. I made the phone call. Just got off the phone with...
Oh, maybe it was Obama they want to come and pick up, dude. If think about it, they come back and pick up their leader.
Like, he's been probed too many times. He's wasted. Gone.
Yeah, that's all we need now is a bunch of freaking running around gay aliens attacking the Earth. That's not going to be very fun. All right, so
maybe not for you.
Speaking about Jewish bears, I got a couple of clips of Mike Huckabee making comments. So if there's anything on the alien stuff you want to talk about, now would be the time. Other than that, we're going to go to Tucker Carlson's comments.
Yeah, this was crazy. Very funny.
This is rip the Band-Aid off of this thing. He did, honestly.
You've appealed to Genesis. Genesis 15 says it's Abram, it's pre-Abraham, it's Abram, receives from God the news that his descendants will inherit the land. And you tell me as the theologian if I'm getting this wrong, but from the Euphrates to the Nile. I think that's right. And that would include basically the entire Middle East. That would be the Levant. So that would be Israel, Jordan, Syria, Lebanon. It would also be big parts of Saudi Arabia and Iraq. It would be,
I'm not sure it would go that far. It would be a big piece of land, but here's the point.
It would be a lot of places that are now countries.
But this particular area that we're talking about now, Israel, is a land that God gave through Abraham to a people that he chose It was a people, a place, and a purpose. We can look at it that way. Christian Zionism, I want to go back because that's where we started.
I'm not going to let you off on this because you have said it 3 times that God gave this land to this people. And so it is entirely fair for me with respect to ask, what land are you talking about? Because I just read Genesis 15, as I have many times. And that land, I think it says, from the Nile to the Euphrates, which is, once again, basically the entire Middle East. So God gave that land to his people, the Jews, or he didn't. You're saying he did. What does that mean? Does Israel have the right to that land? Because you're appealing to Genesis. You're saying that's the original deed.
It would be fine if they took it all.
Yeah, it would be fine if they took it all. Dude, holy crap.
Problem, and like Tucker says on his video that he uploaded to YouTube, he talked about his him being detained or whatever happened in the thing before, and he says this is a concerning thing. This is a American citizen who was an ambassador to Israel who was basically running the talking points for Israel, right to your face. Yeah, it'd be fine if they took whatever the hell they wanted. Oh my goodness.
Here's another one.
In the entirety of the world, there are about 16 million Jews total. And 8 million of them live here. The rest live mostly in New York or South Florida and a few other places.
Okay.
So this is a small population of people. They have connection to this land historically, biblically.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
If Bibi's family, we know they lived in Eastern Europe. There's no evidence they ever lived here. He's not religious.
But
in what sense? How do we know that? Do you have his family tree? No, we don't.
Do you?
He doesn't. So no one does. That's the point. So how do we know that he has any connection to this land at all?
And if there has been a practice of Judaism and a connection to the language, the Bible, the land.
His ancestors didn't. He doesn't practice Judaism in any rigorous way. His ancestors didn't live here. They didn't speak the language, and there's no evidence they ever lived here. So on what basis does he have a right to be here?
Very much speaks the language. He has fought for the land. His family has fought for the land.
You're dodging a very obvious question, which is, where does this right come from? And the reason it's meaningful is because there are a lot of people in the territory that Israel controls today, particularly in the West Bank, who, through genetic testing, we can know their families have been here for thousands of years. We don't know whether they practiced Judaism, whether they were Samaritans, pre-Islam. We don't know that. A lot of them we know have been Christians for 2,000 years. They have less of a right to the land than someone whose ancestors, the only thing we know about them is they lived in Latvia or Poland. They're Eastern European. How does that work?
They're Jewish.
By what definition?
They're Jewish by their
But how do we know they have any connection
they're
to
Jewish
the Jews
by their faith. They're Jewish
Bible?
by the connection to the language. Jewish by the connection to the Torah.
But how do we know that Bibi, specifically Bibi's ancestors, ever lived here? How do we know that?
I'm not sure if I understand your question.
How do we know if the Prime Minister of Israel's ancestors ever lived?
Maybe I could ask you, how do we know they didn't? I mean,
well, it's on the basis of the claim that they did that all kinds of things happen. People are displaced. There's a money flow. I mean, it's a big question. A lot hangs on this. It's not some theoretical thing like, oh, did my grandparents do this or do that? It's like, no, we have a right to be here because my ancestors were here. Okay, how do we know they were here?
I'm totally unable to process what you're trying to get at.
Yeah. Just avoid it. Yeah. We have this evidence, but F you. That's basically what it came down to.
Dude, have you ever heard of, and I may get this wrong, Hulk, but I think it's called like pre-Nicene Christianity?
Yes.
And so
I've heard our doc talk about it a lot.
Well, no, this version that I heard is a little bit different. Essentially, this part of it is saying that the Old Testament, you have like the God that's like, oh, go kill them, go kill the children, and then you have the loving God in the New Testament versus the Old Testament, right? And so what they're saying is that basically it was, messed with, and that essentially Jesus came down whole as a human, and then it kind of also separates Israel a little bit from that. So that whole story about how they need to have this land and they're God's chosen people, that stuff kind of goes out the window as well, and it kind of separates the two gods from each other essentially. So very interesting stuff to look into. I got to watch it a few more times to kind of absorb it, but it made a lot of sense as far as explaining that region of the world. Anyway, you got the dog.
We got the dog out.
Oh, what's the doggy's name? Do we know the doggy's name?
Storm.
Oh, that's right, Storm. Yeah.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention earlier in the show, Mr. Spaceshot. I'm going to drop the link out there for Spaceshot's group. If you guys want to go give him a follow, great little patriot. You got to give us updates on dog. We want dog content posted out on there. If you want to put the gorgeous wife in there too, I think it was her birthday a month ago or so, if I remember correctly. But yeah, rock on, dude.
Hulk likes cats too, so you like cat pictures.
Cats are cute.
Okay, I gotta pay some bills here. You wanna do a Rumble thingy or one of these things? I know you did when I was gone, but I got Rumble Wallet, Earth, Harmony, Naturals, or I could just mute you and go my separate way.
I got a Snark Magnets and a Rumble Wallet.
Looks like Rumble Wallet it'll be.
All right, we're clicking button on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Hold on, mine's got a problem here.
Well, as they always seem to lately.
I got to do the whole refresh. I'm going to lose the chat that had been up there.
Problem.
Go back to ads. A quick refreshing.
Had this problem where the ads are like disappearing and stuff like that.
You said Rumble Wallet, right?
Trying, yeah, and failed to accept campaign again. Like what?
You got to refresh the whole page.
Did the frick? So yeah, this is becoming a problem, like a continuous problem, and I don't like to have my viewers sitting here waiting for stuff. So here we go.
Yeah, it's whole broken again. Maybe it's not that one. Let's see if we could do something else.
Full wallet. Let me try one more time. Ding.
Oh, right now it doesn't think anybody's watching right now.
Failed to accept campaign. See if I can do this one. If I can, I'll click it off and I'll mute. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, it let me. Okay, buddy. I'll be back in a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen. If you feel like you've got brain fog, low energy, you're tired all the time, and you've tried the vitamins, the workouts, drinking more water, sleeping better, and nothing really seems to work, then this message is for you. A lot of times it's not about doing more, it's about how efficiently your cells are producing energy. That's where methylene blue comes in. This powerful blue compound helps support mitochondrial function, your body's core energy system, and when that system runs better, you feel sharper, clearer, more steady. But quality matters. This is food-grade methylene blue, third-party lab tested for purity and made in the USA. No additives, no fillers, no binders, no unnecessary excipients. Just clean, pure methylene blue. Customers talk about feeling more dialed in, mentally clearer, and finally having consistent energy again. From high-performing athletes to everyday men and women who just want to feel like themselves again, which we've seen Robert Kennedy as well, right? If you're tired of feeling off and not operating at your best, this is worth looking into. Try clean, pure, USA-made methylene blue today. Check the link below and see it if it's right for you. Boom. Right. And, I've tried that stuff in the past as well. And, is Hulk back? I'm back. Muted. I think he's muted. Hulky, wakey uppy. Now he's showing DF team dot holdings. Do I have to call Hulk to wake him up? Hulky, unmutey. Oh boy. Let me call Momo.
You back, sir?
Yes,
that was weird.
Back. A Ben's backs. Yeah, that
Let's
was
see if
weird.
it works.
What happened?
No. We'll just see if it all works.
Weird.
Where else are we getting into?
That one's going to answer Mr. Adam Schiff's question when we get to that next one.
Okay, here's this one for you. We'll crack off right back into news.
U.S. Attorney Redding Quinones. The Justice Department filed a civil complaint to revoke the U.S. citizenship of former North Miami Mayor Philip Bien Aim, alleging he fraudulently obtained naturalization by concealing material facts about his past. The case underscores that U.S. citizenship is a privilege, not a right, and those who lie or hide the truth to obtain it will be held accountable if proven. If proven, the defendant faces denaturalization, reinforcing the department's commitment to protecting the integrity of the immigration system and ensuring that fraud carries serious consequences. Yep. I believe people are getting outed now. This is groovy.
Yeah, Cyberspeed says every time I try to scan your QR code through my Rumble Wallet app, it says creator is not found. I just signed into that app. Now try and see if you could see it. I just make sure the app was open just to see if that's the case or not. I'm not sure, but thank you, Cyberspeed, for the at least trying out there. What else do we got here? Oh, I thought this is interesting, dude. Did you hear about this mayor?
Yeah.
In Miami?
Yeah, he's being, they're racist for going after him. You know what I mean? They're just racists.
So, yeah, he's out. They basically are going through the immigration process. Maybe they can use this as a template for Ilhan Omar. I'm just saying.
Very well may happen.
Still says getting the error. Well, we had errors trying to do ads, so it might be broken. Try refreshing the page or something.
The mystery
Is there a link I can drop?
Does methylene blue make your pee blue? It can. It can make it green even. If you pee blue and you had yellow pee, and then yellow and blue is green. Yeah, you can. And I've taken that stuff in the past, dude, and it's right. You feel like a good energy burst for a few days, and then your body kind of levels out to it where it's not like, wow. But I'll tell you, if you have never taken it, in the first couple of days you take it, it's like, oh my God, am I on speed or something here? But then your body kind of levels out to it. Or at least that was my experience.
The one thing I would double check over there, just to get back to Cyberspeed, is if you see the listed creators, because it does show everybody that you're following inside the Rumble app, that it'll tell you which ones are actually live or not. So see if it even shows it in there. Just wondering, trying out new technology or whatnot there. So yeah, it might be your custom ROM on your phone because you're hacking it. Good job. Enough about technology stuff.
Clickety.
Oh, yeah, here's another thing over here. Since the U.S. District Court of EVDA has appointed James Hudley, a litigator with more than 35 years of experience as interim U.S. attorney, blah, 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 for that thing to replace Halligan. And it says, here we go again. EDVA judges do not pick the U.S. attorneys. POTUS does. James Hudley, you've been fired. So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. They're getting on this pretty quick.
Oh, you put him in there? Great. He's gone. See you later. Yeah, I mean, and that's what they do. And we're exhibiting this over and over, the fact that these people keep going around the will of the top executive. He's the head honcho. Everybody should understand that. And every turn they try to do whatever they can. So I think this is absolutely being exposed at every turn, and I'm loving it. What do we got?
Loving it. So over here, protesting kids that end up fighting adults over here.
Nice.
Let's go to the tape. So everybody around that gentleman here in this particular crowd wearing in black are police officers. And they decided to attack. I guess it's going to be a Republican dude talking, saying stuff. And that's when the crowd goes crazy as they go to attack the gentleman here. And he tries to defend himself and keep himself from falling on the ground. And you can see they're all hitting him. There's the officer throwing the kid to the ground. And then later in the video, you will see some of the other two officers going over and collecting some of the other students here also. So this is a police officer, and you can see the other officers there. There's two of them in the crowd taking care of the other people, instigating the problem itself. They got arrested for the two instigators over here.
If you could hear
so
what
there's
he was
one.
saying, he was saying to that girl that was like, "Oh, let him go." He goes, "He just punched the chief of police."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was the chief of police, I think, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, the guy said to the girl, 'cause she's like, "Let him go," and he goes, "He just punched the chief of police." That's what he said in that little scramble to her when he looked up. He just punched the chief of police. So I don't know who it was. Why do all these kids have like wet hair and it looks like it's freezing out there? And why she got a half shirt on again when there's friggin' snow everywhere? Gotta show
So I tried to.
right?
Yeah, it says your thing worked, but I'm not sure if I'm going to see it, so I'd have to watch it. But I appreciate it. I'm just not sure exactly how to see it. So
The hell are you
not
talking
going to
about?
the Rumble wallet he donated over there. I just haven't seen anything show up yet.
What in the hell is you talking about, boy?
Not sure how to see it on the things. I'll keep an eye on it, see if anything pops up, but I am looking at the wallet. I just not sure how the actual activity works.
Go under activity in the chat thingy.
No, well, it's supposed to show up, but we'll keep going. We'll just let it percolate there for a little bit. Terrorism update. Here, you can read this one for everybody.
Terrorism. Joint investigation. LV Metro PD, Las Vegas Metro PD Sheriff Kevin McMahill was joined this afternoon by Chief Shea of the Boulder Police Department and Special Agent in Charge Chris Del Zotto of the FBI Las Vegas Field Office to provide an update regarding a critical incident that began last night near Boulder City. On February 19th of 26, approximately 10 a.m., Boulder City Police received a 911 call reporting a vehicle had crashed through a secured gate at a Department of Water and Power substation. The caller also reported hearing gunshots after the crash. Responding officers located a silver Nissan Sentra that had breached the facility's perimeter fence and come to rest inside the secured area. Officers discovered a deceased adult male in the driver's seat suffering from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Multiple firearms were observed inside the vehicle. There is no ongoing threat to the public at this time. So wait, is a power substation? He crashed into it, and then shot himself?
Yeah. So he actually drove through the gate. There's the car. There's the shotgun he rolled in there with a whole bunch of stuff in the passenger seat. Plus all the flammable stuff he wanted to blow up over here. There was a video of him driving through the actual piece. Oh, here's his homemade flamethrower too. So yeah, labeled as a flamethrower in the trunk.
It's nitrous oxide.
It doesn't show the video of him running through here. I'm surprised. Oh wait, here it is. See the car off in the distance right here, folks?
Reminds me of Jesse in Breaking Bad at the end, El Camino. Oh, he took a turn. Where'd he go? The hell? Oh, there we go.
He ran
We're going
right
this way.
through the fence.
Sorry, sir, I can't park there.
So that's where the car went through and crashed over there.
It was so funny. He just went in there, crashed, and he was like, "Oh, no big explosion. Crap, splat."
Yeah, I don't know what his plan was, but he was definitely heavily armed out there. Talking about big crimes and whatnot, ran by this in my local area. Read that for everybody.
Yes. What we have here is 25 luxury vehicles and sports cars, 84 stolen container chassis, 11 tractors, 6 all-terrain vehicles, 2 forklifts, $301,000 in U.S. currency, 3 handguns, multiple digital devices, a partridge, and a pear tree. All seized in Southern California. 5 were arrested. Jose Del Toro, Ramos, Del Toro, Jimenez. Are they American?
They recovered over $5 million in stolen goods, including 25 luxury cars like Lamborghinis, Corvettes, The rest of the 5 Corona residents, mostly family members with his Hispanic surnames, underscores the cargo theft ring exploding container chassis and heavy equipment. They had 84 of those things that carry around those cargo containers that were stolen, including 11 tractors. So they would just show up, steal the entire thing, and take off. And these were Corona. This is like within 5 miles of me.
That's nice, huh?
So they had a special team out there from California to arrest a bunch of these people over there, tax evasion, this, and people doing these types of things at the Port Authority was there too. So pretty damn big operation to take these things down. And these are the kids right here. These 2 people here are the kids. So these are all family members and one associate. The other guy.
Whoopsies.
Oh, you didn't. This guy's the associate. The rest of them are family members, sisters, daughters, shit like that.
Hey, you know, what do they call it? The family business, you know? The family business.
Okay. So now here's something very interesting. Get a little gruesome here in a second. Read this for everybody.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. In Bali, the sons of 2 Ukrainian crime bosses were kidnapped. Media reports that Yermak Petrovsky and Igor Komarov were kidnapped. The first allegedly escaped while the second is in captivity. In the video, they cut off 3 of his fingers, tortured him, and did other extremely horrific things. The guy is crying and asking his parents to return the $10 million that his family had stolen from them earlier so that he can be set free and remain healthy. Well, a little late for that. It is reported that the guys were found through the social media. Igor's girlfriend posted a joint photo from which their location was determined. Also, according to media reports, these individuals organize a network of call centers in Ukraine that target Russian citizens. Damn. Cut his fingers off, huh? Oh, that's him?
Yep, that's him. So she posted a picture of them 2, and then they figured out where he was, and they're saying it's the Russians.
Ruh-roh.
What does that look like to you, sir?
Like the Joker.
Little panda eyes there.
Oh, yeah. They may have, what's a nice way of putting this? Why do you get panda eyes? Why do kids get panda eyes? Because they are rectally abused, I guess would be the nicest way to say that.
Yeah, so the whole story makes sense if Russia did it. He explains on how the scam Russian citizens on video, why for the world to see. The guy implicates the Ukrainian government in scamming activities. Why? He said no other gangsters or police can help. He said it only means a bigger government. The Russians fight scam call centers, which Ukrainian uses as a weapon. So you could see, there's another video of this guy right here. This is him. He's saying, I got a broken leg. I got broken ribs because they were punching me. I've probably been raped with the panda eyes and those types of things. And they're asking, they're saying it's cartel members in Mexico or whatever, which I don't believe. I think it's more Russian because they want their $10 million back and they don't goof around. But he's saying broken legs, ribs, all sorts of things. So we got to give back all the money. You can't do cops or any of those things. So, yeah. We'll find out a little bit more about this one. He's still missing, and he does show his hand here that they cut his fingers off in this video. It's all bandaged up. It's somewhere, but they do.
He's Nancy Guthrie in us.
Yeah, there's his. He shows his hand right here. Somewhere in here. See? Saying, hey, they cut off 3 of my fingers.
Put a little ketchup on.
So that's happening.
They gave him meds too? Wait, they gave him meds,
Yeah.
he just said? Come on. They cut his fingers off and they gave him some meds. Oh, we don't want an infection.
Yeah, because he's going to get an infection and die. They don't want him to die because they wanted their $10 million back.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, this shows you what happens when you go screwing around with the wrong people, right?
Yeah.
Don't want to.
Namester says you could all get panda eyes with a bad head injury too. Thanks a lot. You ready for some gaming news and some fun stuff? Because we're coming to the end of my list.
Yeah, I was interested what the hell this was about. The guy's
What's
jaw. that guy with the weird jaw. Always seen who looks different now. If that's the same.
So
guy.
this is you can go. This is the person that developed ArcRaider. So go ahead and read this.
Oh, really? Co-found a small studio, get acquired by DICE and become CEO, build the Battlefield franchise, get acquired by EA and be a top executive, develop great games, leave EA to found your own studio, get acquired by Nexon, drop the finals, drop ArcRaiders, become Nexon's executive chairman.
So ArcRaiders is such a huge hit that Nexium has put Embark Studio CEO Patrick whatever in charge of everything else too. He's all, dude, you did such a great game, dude. You're in charge. Go have fun because ArcRaiders still has 400,000 people playing, 3 to 400,000 every day, beating Battlefield series, which started with 700,000 and now it's under 70,000 playing. So good job.
Yeah, the gameplay was just, I don't know, it was always a little bit off on Battlefield, as you know, because we're always used to Call of Duty for years, and the way it played was just a little, I don't know, just a little off, and I can't describe exactly what it was.
So ran by this video, new voice lines inside ArcRaiders.
Any kids around, have the kids earmuff it or go away for a minute and a half.
It's funny though. It's absolutely funny. Voice lines. Here we go, folks.
But no kids.
Don't shoot! I just waxed my pussy!
What?
My pussy!
Wait.
Don't shoot! I just waxed my pussy!
What?
Oh, pause it for a second.
What?
So just to let them know, like, what are those things? Like, what do we
These are emotes that the characters do. So you're like, don't shoot, I'm friendly, or don't shoot, or you want to team up, and those types of things. And these people are playing the game and just figuring out that this person's coming out with new voice lines. There's 3 of them. Here we go.
Don't shoot! I just waxed my pussy!
What? Did I just hear that?
Hey, don't shoot! I have big titties!
Wait, that's a voice line? What the hell? No way, guys. No way. A voice line? No way. Get the fuck out of here. Who played that?
Hey, Raider, I'm going to play it with my pussy next!
This fucking game is something. Fucking fever dream, bro. This shit is fucking crazy. That's crazy. What the fuck? I've never heard that in emote ever. Like, that's the first time. That's fucking outrageous. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I came in here for a reason. I don't remember what it was.
Hey, Raider, I just found a legendary dildo!
What the fuck?
Oh my God, voice lines, dude. Oh, that would be so funny. I should get some of those for my soundboard. Yes, it's a little bit of adult humor. I find this stuff funny.
Now, she's not doing it the same way through emote. She's probably doing it through the game chat as she adds it in, right?
It's probably just done through like an AI voice line that they copied. But the reactions are freaking hilarious.
Yeah, but I'm saying that she didn't. There's no way she had a way to put it into like the actual emotes. It's just something that they did a recording, and I think they just did it through the voice chat. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
Had to be. But yeah, that is funny.
It's same way clever. I do my things with this stuff.
A lot of weird things happen there. And that game, for anybody who hasn't seen it, it's funny because like everybody's looting things and looking to put things together, but then there are things people call rats in the game that just sit there and wait for everybody to accumulate a bunch of stuff, and then they shoot you and take all your stuff. So even when people are being cordial and nice with each other, everybody's got like their guns out, usually ready, like expecting the other person to like turn on them. So that's why it gets very tumultuous. It's pretty funny.
Hey, it is fun and entertaining. So that's gaming stuff over here. You can read this one for everybody too.
Microsoft Gaming new CEO Asha Sharma on AI. Quote, as monetization and AI evolve and influence this future, we will not chase short-term efficiency or flood our ecosystem with soulless AI slop. Games are and always will be art crafted by humans and created with the most innovative technology provided by us. Yeah, how much AI do they use to make their games, their things?
Yeah, so the other thing that's coming out is Phil Spector, the other guy that ran the Xbox stuff for 28 years, which is supposed to hang out for another 12, decided to retire and get out of there. They picked up this this person. She's from Indian descent. She's worked at an AI company itself, was the CEO of Instacart, and she's going to do gaming now. She's the head of the Xbox entire ecosystem right now. Yay.
Shaka-laka-laka. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's happening. So here's a movie we all need that we're probably never going to get. But are you ready? Wait, I have to do the lead.
You're missing the big picture here. If time travel were possible, it would be the greatest ethical and philosophical conundrum of the modern age. If you had that kind of power, what would you do? What would you change? Time travel. Chris Scott.
Great Scott! What year is this?
Bring it back in one piece.
Yes, it is fake. It is not the real trailer. But if you think about it, with all the AI stuff we got going on and Back to the Future and technology we could put together, you could technically make Back to the Future last forever because they're traveling in time. So we always have those guys at that particular moment. So just find it interesting. Yes, boo. Yes, that was some scenes from Ready Player One. If you haven't seen that, I recommend to go see it. It's a great Steven Spielberg movie out there. Recommended. Did you see it? Ready Player One?
Yeah, it's the one where they like wear the AI stuff in their little futuristic place there, and they have to go search for a Easter egg.
Yes, that was a great little movie if you like that sort of stuff out there. Got a cool thing for you record player people out there that the Gorillaz album has released, vinyl only here. That is not the music there, but that is the Gorillaz little pop song stuff that they run out there. But I just thought their album was really, really cool. When's the last time you seen a record look like that?
Badass, huh? Dinosaur. Kaiju Limit.
So that came out. What else are we getting into?
Godzilla record.
Yeah, Godzilla record. Not Gorillaz, Godzilla. Oh, ran by this out here. So this guy right here. This guy, I didn't realize who this person was, but he made himself known out here. So yeah, you guys seen the video.
Yeah.
Might as well rewatch it here. Here we go.
Hey there, bro!
And the man gets it for no good reason. All the damn whistles. My favorite, this guy that was already dropped right here with the jacket.
Yeah.
Already dropped once. Oh, I got it. I'm gonna hurt this guy's knuckles with my chin. Watch this.
Hey, guys.
I ain't gonna lie. Old Jim Bob was dropping shit. He hit a couple motherfuckers so hard, I know they felt that cross 8 Mile in the trailer park. Y'all better leave White Tyson alone expeditiously. I bet you won't put another horn in another motherfucker's face, now will you? Hello. Hell the fuck hello. He knocked dude ass standing straight up.
His eyes are dilated to the max, dude. Oh my
Exactly.
God, did you see that? Wow. But yeah, that was and the cameraman gets it because he's swinging it out with this person. Then he looks up, the first person he sees is a camera in his face, and he whacks that dude. I was just like, that's great.
Oh, we got to get into this. The Ronda Rousey and the Gina Carrero.
Oh God, I'll take.
What do you think about that?
I'll take a fight that I could care less to see for 2,000 Alex.
Two old women in menopause kicking the shit out of each other.
Yeah, and dude, did you know who Gina Carano's or what Gina Carano's parents own?
Oh yeah, I told you last week. Yeah, they are the largest.
Last week.
They're the largest casino owner in the United States.
Which I've known for a very long time, which makes it even more interesting that she decided to be a fighter, right? And so personally, from a personal perspective, I hope she beats the dog snot out of Ronda Rousey. Never liked her with the attitude. She always gave the girls attitudes and thought she was better than everybody. And then she got absolutely humbled pied by Holly Holm. And then got her butt kicked by the former champ Amanda really bad, and I enjoyed that. And so what it comes down to, there are levels in this, and just so, George St. Pierre is one of the greatest fighters the UFC ever had, like, say, 10, 15 years ago. If you take the best fighter nowadays versus the best fighter 15 years ago, people evolve, right? So the champion nowadays would crush Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano, and they look kind of rudimentary compared to the top girls nowadays.
So back into the family itself, like her family owned Caesars and then melded with another one. Her grandfather was a casino guy that I think started the El Dorado in Vegas back in 75 or whatever it was. So huge money in the casino deal. And they merged with another big company. So they're the biggest casino operator. Also, both her grandparents on her mom and dad's side have huge mineral holdings for gold and mineral rights and all the stuff that we're going to use for the new technology in Nevada too. Like huge amounts, like families worth billions, and she fights. So
yeah, and not only that too, but I don't know if you recall. But she was like the girl that was in like the Expendables. She's been in a few like action fights, action movies. Gina Carano, and actually Ronda Rousey. I think she was in one of the Fast and Furiouses. And they were in like a Dubai high rise, and the girls were fighting her out. That was Ronda Rousey. But also, as far as regarding Gina Carano, do you remember she was blacklisted? She was effectively, and this is AI overview from Google. Yep. She was effectively removed from major Hollywood projects, most notably as her role as Cara Dune in Disney's The Mandalorian, following a series of controversial social media posts, which were for her conservative, anti-vaccination, and gender pronoun-related comments. Her firing specifically stemmed from a post comparing the treatment of modern-day conservatives to the persecution of Jews during the Holocaust. I like it. I like that attitude.
That's interesting. It's interesting. And then remember, she won the court case and got a bunch of money, big payoff money from Disney.
Sure did.
So her family is a little worried about her, and Ronda Rousey's known her for a while. They've been friends, so she wanted to bring him back because she was thinking, who should she fight? And she picked somebody else first. I couldn't remember who it was, but then came back and said, I want to bring Ronda Rousey or Gina Carano out. So I thought that was interesting. From the file of You're Going to Poke Your Eye Out, Kids. I don't know if you saw this horrendous crash at the Olympics over here, but we're going to get up close and personal on this thing.
When did I become so...
Look at that, right over the eye, dude. She could have been totally screwed in the eye itself.
What was it? Skiing or skating?
This is ice skating. Look at that cut right through her eye.
How the hell did they all fall that bad?
They were tripping over somebody else who had they clipped a skate, and then the other two fell. So yeah, dude, razor sharp.
Her response after that race. Let's see what happened. Oh my gosh.
So that's the full video.
And her response after that race. Let's see what happened. Oh my gosh, that was a hit on the face. We're in.
Ta Kamila była przytomna.
Stitches, all those sort of things. So yeah,
Man.
that was pretty crazy.
Razor sharp blades, yeah, for sure. Oof.
We might as well see this one too here. Might as well go here.
13e Rue, the action and suspense channel.
I thought that was funny. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that one in the Olympics for some reason.
You just start shooting people. He's coming up behind him.
I would watch it more if it was more like that versus going and hitting targets, and I never got that whole idea. Here's the file of the person that should get fired. Yeah, let's go to the table.
Ouch. Oh. 40,000 pounds plus. Yeah. Jenga. Pull that middle one out.
I was like, dude, that's actually pretty bad. Holy crap. Look how much crap they got over there. And I'm like, where are we going? Oh, shit. Look at that. Look at all the ones on the back.
What the hell do you do in that case?
Look, we're floating already. We claim that because it's floating in the water and abandoned. Take the booty.
My God.
Yeah, so the Long Beach Harbor was closed for a little bit, and they got some holy shit.
Oh.
Everyone's all right on that barge.
Oh.
Got a couple floaters. Wow.
Oh, God.
Say you had a bad day. Da, da, da,
Yeah, boss, yeah, we're going to have a little bit of issue. We're going to have a slowdown for today about getting all the stuff off the boat, so it's going to take an extra few days.
Huh, you want the bad news or the really, really, really bad news? Like, there is no good news.
Or what is that one that says, boss, how much you paid the new operator? $20? The $20 too much. Too much, he's bad operator.
Oh, my God.
Okay. So, ran by this one over here. I didn't actually think of seeing if this is actually humanly possible or not.
What's the objective here?
He cannot stand up with a 2x4 in his shirt.
So he's got to lay on the ground now that this is under.
You got to lay out it.
All right. I'm going to help you lay down. All right, let me go forward. Keep going forward. So now, lay straight. All right.
Ready?
This is it?
Lay number 12. Go ahead.
Get up, bitch.
Why didn't I see that coming? Oh, you guys are in. I can't get up. I'm blocked. Now I feel like a fucking retard. Maybe this is the wrong job for me.
Let's see.
Why did I fall for that, bro? Fucking dumb ass. That's fucking crazy.
I'll see you tomorrow, Kyle.
I wish the fuck you would.
Come on, Nick.
Alright, motherfucker.
There you go, idiot. Just take your shirt off. There we go.
Oh.
You got the
I
laser
got
on it, too.
insulation in my eyeball. Somebody else. Oh, dude, I'm fucked.
Oh, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. Okay, well, we got a new sport over here since we're doing Olympic stuff here. It's a little bit out of order, but we're going to throw this one here. So, yeah, when you got too much time in your hands.
I feel like the bowling is back. Really good. Wow, well done. Good job.
Nice.
That's you.
Couch light's failing.
A little bit of a block.
I'd play this.
Good angle, good angle.
The natty light.
Natty light.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's good. That's good.
So this is kind of like shuffleboard, but different, like on ice and stuff.
The Beast.
I'm consistent.
Best beer. Never even seen that one.
This is 2 points right now. If I can hit it, if I can hit both. You could get a good,
Miller Lite's gonna win this.
Be light. Good block. Yeah, that's perfect. You couldn't do it any better than that.
Wow. Josh, you're a rock star, man. That's good.
I'd play
We're
this.
the people with the sweepers.
You don't need it. You just have to drink beer.
Would it look more funny if you had him out there with a couple of sponges or something?
Punched him in for 3 points, dude. Wow, great third shot. I agree. Ya.
I actually watch that. So if it's on TV, I'll actually watch a couple rounds of that for whatever reason. It's like therapeutic or something.
The ones with the actual real sport Olympics with the brushes.
I'm like, I just find it interesting the way they kind of maneuver the sponges to kind of make it spin from one side to the other.
I ran by this clip over here. Yeah.
This guy about to get collapsed on him. I don't want to see this.
Oh no, it's not that.
Oh, damn.
I think it's some arm press thing. You put weights on, and they were in the up position and got unbalanced. And he says doctors have described him as an extraordinarily astonishing event. He literally got the sense knocked into him, says his personal trainer. Unbelievable.
Oh, that was Antonio Brown.
Of his CET. What is CET?
CTE is head trauma that football players and fighters get from getting multiple shots to the head.
Oh,
brain trauma.
He's making fun of it. What else do we got in here? Oh, what do you think about this?
Oh, I mean, people keep paying. I mean, so I can't be mad at it, right? But people keep paying to go watch these people fight, and it's like, all right, we saw what happened with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, right? Now you're gonna have Floyd Mayweather fight Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson couldn't catch a guy that was 30 pounds lighter than him. You think he's gonna catch the best boxer of all time, who's like, I don't know, 60 pounds less than him?
How old is he now? Do you know?
Floyd?
He's late 50s. Oh, okay. So he's still young.
45,
sorta.
something like that. Let me see. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Yeah, 48 right now. Okay. And Tyson's like 60, 58, 59, 60, somewhere around there. So it's like, does Mike Tyson need to be doing that? He's got his own, marijuana line and his own stores and this, that, and the other. But I mean, dude, they keep paying these guys like $20 million to show up and do these exhibitions. So it's like, why wouldn't you, Yeah,
exactly. They're coming. Here, might as well get here. I thought this was a good little boxing thing to throw in here really quick here. This is the best boxing highlight here. Here we go.
If that's Inoue, that dude's a beast. Oh, damn.
We'll see that one again. Bingo.
Beast. I don't think that's Inoue, but there's another Japanese dude, real skinny dude like that, but he knocks people like left and right and silly sideways. But yeah, I mean, that's great. You take all those blocks and the dude's, getting rid of all of his stamina, and then all of a sudden, whack!
Whack!
Fatal overport crane accident. Fatal overport.
Yeah,
crane.
Unfortunately, you're never supposed to really be in there when you're offloading it because it's got side controls to make it a lot more safer. But yeah, what not to do.
shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo 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 yo.
And that's why in the manual it says not to drive them off of those loaders. You use the hand controls for those particular reasons themselves, so you don't end up being frickin' shot putted into the concrete at like 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, I've driven not quite that, but scissor lifts, and they specifically, once you go up off of the base height, they slow down to like, super slow creeping speed. So yeah, that's got all those attachments on it and counterweight, all sorts of wild. Definitely dangerous.
Definitely dangerous. Speaking of dangerous.
Oh no.
Homemade gun, anybody?
Ну-ка, мигин some пистолета.
Oh god, no. And blow his head off. Yep, that's when you just put it down.
He's got all his parts. Wiggle it. Wiggle it. Wiggle it. It didn't go. Wiggle it.
Nope. Meanwhile, in Russia.
Look, dude, it just exploded in his hand. He's lucky he'll still be here.
Look, Mom, it's a disappearing act.
What was this one? Oh, yeah. Eyes on the target.
Oh, God, how stupid.
Yeah, I think that guy went to the hospital. Just saying. Take one of those to the face.
Like, by the way, you were staring at it and you didn't happen to notice it was making a beeline directly for your forehead? Like, hello.
Another one checked off in the dangerous category.
The hell?
Замок.
Front row, Raggy.
See the big giant hippo?
Замок.
I'm surprised they didn't go after him and kill him.
Another engine.
Well, I mean, it's interesting that like they thought that might happen because everybody's got wetsuits on with life preservers, and he's got a rifle.
I know. I'm like, why are you guys not shooting this thing like immediately?
Well, yeah. What are they going to shoot? Ran by this. This is great. So remember back in the day when you're making your first couple of sales calls, like the first time you're ever like on the phone, you got to go work at some place and you got to call some customer and give them some message or, do your normal sales thing that you normally got to do to take care of the business. So yeah, here we go.
Please record your message. Hi, Danny. I'm so sorry. Hi, this is from Equinox, and I have a complimentary session for you. So whenever you'd like to schedule, just give me a call back, and either one of my managers or I will answer, and we can help you. Oh, fuck. How do I delete this? No. Okay, well, I don't think I can delete it, so please just give me some human amount of grace, and if you never want to come in, I completely understand if you act like this message never existed. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, you remember those? Being uncomfortable on the phone call?
That was rough. He's like, oh, geez, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I can't delete it.
Exactly. What else I got for you? Yeah, downhill, anybody?
Hey. Oh, I see him up there.
2, 1, drop. Good boy. Get it, bud.
Right here.
Get her done. Wow. How long until he starts tumbling over himself?
Yeah, pretty close.
3, 2, 1.
Hold on, Perkin.
Right there. He saved himself.
Oh.
Damn, keep it going.
You see that? Where you freaking...
Yeah.
He probably fell 15 feet.
Yeah,
We're going to go back to that piece.
Hold on, Perkin.
See how far he drops.
Oof.
Whee!
Hold on,
Bam!
Perkin.
Come on, bud.
Just keep it going.
Keep it going.
Yeah, buddy.
Dropping a 3.
Let's see if I got
down
any other funnies that I threw in the pile that I didn't grab.
And for anybody who's never skied before, I don't know if if you've never skied, you don't understand. Like, think, oh, I'm just standing up and I'm going downhill, but that inertia makes do you ever ski, Hulk? It literally makes your thighs like burn because it's like the pressure of you going down so fast. So you do have to take breaks from time to time. It's not just like, oh, I'm just coasting down a hill. And like, no, it puts some serious burn on your legs, and I can imagine going down how steep that is, dude. No, thank you.
This next story.
Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to crank it over you. Here. I found this greatly interesting here.
Possibly my favorite story ever. I love this story so much. The Four Winds Casino in Michigan is owned by the Native American Potawatomi tribe. And wait until you hear what happened. Okay. So one day, the casino cashier receives an emergency phone call from a man identifying himself as a Potawatomi tribe leader. The big chief on the phone said, "We got a problem. The tribe needs help. Get $700,000 together and meet me in this parking lot in Gary, Indiana. We have an important tribe business. You don't need to know the details. Get the $700,000 together. We'll sort it out later. Get it right now. I'm Chief Running Foot or whatever. I don't know. Who knows?" So the young cashier's like, yes, sir, yes, sir. And he gets a duffel bag, puts $700,000 in the duffel bag, drives all the way out to Gary, Indiana to meet the chief in a gas station parking lot. The courier arrives. He's met by the man, identifies himself as the tribal chief. Shake the hand. I in my mind, I like to picture him dressed as the Indian from the village people, and who gladly accepts the money. He says, "All right, I'll be in touch," and drives away. The young cashier drives back, tells his bosses, "Craziest thing happened. Chief Running Foot." And they're like, "Who?" They'd been scammed. It was a total con artist who called them, social engineered them, like you were talking about, into delivering $700,000. The tribe calls the FBI. Where this phone number come from, tracing this burner phone, who bought this burner phone at what Best Buy, doing geolocation, who was at this parking lot at this window of time, and they figure it out. It took a while, but they figure it out. It was Jesus Garcia of Chicago, a Mexican illegal immigrant. The FBI does a search warrant of Jesus's home in Chicago, and inside the safe, they found a single bundle of cash, still wrapped in the paper band with the Potawatomi tribe casino's name on it. The rest of the money had been spent or hidden pittance compared to the $700,000 that was stolen. Jesus was placed under arrest immediately and charged with theft from a tribal organization, which is a federal crime. And he went to trial. The jury saw it the government's way and found him guilty. How much time are you going to give Jesus, my favorite little con artist?
60 months. 60 months.
Is that where we're landing? 60?
Yeah, 60.
5 years. The correct answer, 40 months.
Wow. Dude, what a con artist. That's crazy.
And as a Mexican dude meets him, it's like, "Oh, I'm Chief Running Foot." Really? You kind of look a little Mexican. You're not Guatemalan.
Yeah. I ran by this. This is kind of important with this whole NVIDIA thing.
Look at this. This is just an incredibly beautiful computer.
Okay, everybody remembers their big reveal that they did 9 months ago about this whole new server and data and racks and cooling, a big fucking thing. They just came out and replaced that entire system. So just to put this in perspective, they've redone their generation of NVIDIA chips 3 times already. Of the current releases, they keep coming out. You're going to see the old versions here, but this is crazy.
Look at this.
So it's accelerating faster for NVIDIA as they reprovision their industrial base to keep up with the current trends of the way that they're designing their new chips, dude. Absolutely monstrous, crazy.
Yeah, I mean, as time goes on, they're gonna, I think that's gonna be exponential to the point where this thing's gonna be old news in probably 3 months.
Okay, for you artists out there, I found the most awesome pedal ever. I didn't know it existed, but it is on Earth, and if anybody plays musicians or music or anything, this makes this guitar sound awesome. Yes, that is a xenon bulb in there. So yeah, I didn't know that those things existed.
Yours for $379.
Okay, we got a funny. Wait, go back to the beginning.
Wow.
Bam Margarita, and then I forget what his name is, but yeah, let's go for it.
How you doing? Good to see you, man. You too. Legend, man. Don't fall, Ricky.
Tony Hawkins.
We try to auto him off this bump. I need a bump to even ollie it all, man. Like the whole term white men can't jump. Yeah, me.
Sorry if I hit you, Ricky.
Don't hit me. I'm already crippled, man.
You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Fuck yes.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh, fuck, Rick. Dude, I'm out of shape.
Me too, man.
Me too, man. My mom always told me never bet against a black guy on basketball.
Run over Ricky.
Ricky, move! Imagine it didn't stop.
We're gonna make you do a kickflip.
Yeah! Oh!
Yeah!
I'm doing it! I'm doing it!
You have now earned the name Tony Hawkins.
Tony Hawkins. I thought it was entertaining and funny.
Tony Hawkins. Oh my goodness.
Here, anybody need a guitar like this to go with that pedal? Yeah, so he's got a train on the guitar. William Shatner is going to make it back into the music scene here shortly. No more spoken word Rocket Man stuff. Would you like to take a guess of what William Shatner, the 94-year-old, would, what genre of music would you think he would want to come out with?
Definitely rap.
Final answer?
Rap. Metal album featuring 35 hand-picked musicians. 94 years old, releasing a metal album. Contributors include Zakk Wylde, Richie Blackmore, Wayne Kramer, Henry Rollins, and Michael Schenker. That's fucking crazy. That is.
So yeah, metal album in 94. I don't know if he's singing Zakk Wylde. I think he's Ozzy Osbourne, Henry Rollins from Black Flag. We all remember him. You're a Liar and all those. Yeah. So yeah, that's coming out there. So make sure you paying attention for that. I have no idea what this is going to be. Oh yeah. So when you harass employees at the restaurant.
Wait, it's not funny. Stop, because that's hella rude. That's so rude.
Hell yeah. Good, maybe you shouldn't have came by the freaking thing.
He's giving him more than enough chance. Ooh, that uppercut, dude. Holy crap. Mike Tyson, step out of the way.
Oh,
Mexican Tyson.
he's like, yeah, I just lost my job.
F around and find out.
He's literally like, I just lost my job.
Yeah, so let's check in at San Bernardino Courthouse. They don't like. Two rival gangs kicking the shit out of each other out in front of the court. But I guess one of them's in, or maybe whatever. These are sheriff's department guys. San Bernardino's finest. Oh, look, he's shaking. There's your court system over here. That's local to me, too. That's not far. I've been there.
That's the best place to fight, you know?
Oh, my God.
Do it. Hulky, just a little programming note. I have to be walking out the door in 10 minutes from now to get my son. So either we go a little bit longer and you can hold the fort
We're
down
almost
for 5
done.
or 6 minutes. Okay.
We can do a couple more videos for you. Tailgaters. This is why you don't tailgate.
أهلا وسهلا بالجميع.
Watch the white car. Watch the white car. Watch the white car.
Uh-oh. Oh, she got hit too.
المكان من داخل. أهلا وسهلا بالجميع. بمطعم شاي وشباتي في التحلية.
Clam.
Oh, so I always leave a little space. Never know what's gonna happen. Oh my God.
FOFA.
I thought they were gonna do a brake check. Oh. Did he hit the fire hydrant?
No, they jumped this little snow cone and ripped the motor out and all the other kind of crap. Kids thinking that was a great idea. Here's your typical BMW driver.
Oh! Shit. Oh.
One more time.
Oh! Shit. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, just to put this in perspective here, in case anybody had forgotten about this.
Donated to the.
I've probably given that church, all my charitable, I probably raised a couple $100 million for charities.
Okay, but just
the church, how much have I given the church?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, $15 or $18 million.
Okay, quite a bit. You're the biggest.
Not in comparison. Nah.
You're not the biggest donor to Scientology?
Not even close.
Who's the biggest donor? How much?
I don't know. No,
if you were to guess,
I don't.
$100 million? Has there been a $100 million donation to Scientology?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in their books, so I don't know.
So maybe Tom Cruise? That's all I'm saying. I just thought that was interesting.
Cruise.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Here's what it looks like getting knocked out on meta glasses.
Oh, for real?
Oh, you thought he was gonna
So my wife sent me the video. I'm selling a piece of paper like you're doing right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, they probably helping out with the neighborhood power project. I got 4 signs on there that says I have a toddler and not to bark on my door. Either get out of the neighborhood or I'm gonna come up with a gun next time. Like, you guys have a hard time hearing or what? I don't understand what the fuck it is with you guys knocking on people's door, not listening or avoiding those signs. Go ahead, get tough, big boy. I'll knock you right off that little fucking thing in your feet. What? Yeah, get hard, monkey boy. I'll whoop that ass right now. Go ahead. Do it. Do something. Go ahead. Knock on doors. Come back to my door. You'll have a 12-gauge shotgun pointing right back at you. I'd love that, brother. Yeah, maybe you can clean up the nasty ass teeth of yours too. Well, come and play for my dick. Fuck out of my face. What's up, homie? Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, dog, right here.
I was like, this guy knows how to fight.
Come on, bro. What's up, homie?
Quick in and out. Quick in and out.
Yeah. Oh, Oh, for real?
Night. You're right there at the end. First recorded knockout on Meta glasses.
The first one uploaded to the interwebs.
What else do we got? We're going to end on a video here. I don't know if anybody's seen this. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. So we figured we'd do it with you guys, and then we'll get the hell out of here. So here's your AI video right here.
I'm really busy. Can you get Sophia today?
What? No, I have a meeting. I can't.
Oh, shit. Fine.
Reporting what is being called a geomagnetic storm. This is a phenomenon caused by a massive
information as it comes available. Stay tuned to this channel for continuous coverage.
Wrap this because we still got to do the song and I got to be out of here in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Forgot you got to do your exit. You can't hang out for like 30 seconds.
I could hang out for another half an hour, but you just need to hold the fort down for 5 minutes.
Let's go.
Again.
We gotta end it over here on this side. I'm sorry, guys.
All right, go find out.
Let's get in.
I'm gonna do some thank yous as you do some what do you call it?
Dominion votes.
Dominion voting. Q shook me all night long. Thank you for the can over here on Pilled. It says God bless America. And I should make my son walk home. It's only like 5 streets away, but it is winter. Redneck Shark gifted the can, says, whoop ass. Love that. Thank you. Bois Blanc with the cookie. Thank you for that, Bois Blanc. Moonbaby0437 gifted the cookie, says, what up, Famalama Ding Dong? Without the ding dong, just Famalam. But thank you, Moonbaby. Sean Joe with 2 cookies in a row. Appreciate that, brother. Followed by Punk Q Rocker 4Q with 217 gold pills. Thank you for that one. And then Cynthia with the cookie. Yum Yums, followed by Sean Joe and 2 more cookies in a row. Appreciate that, Sean Joe. And then Redneck Shark with another cookie. Appreciate that. And then Sean Joe is dropping bronze tier subscriptions out, which is picked up by Redneck Shark. Grab that one. And then he gifted out another bronze tier subscription picked up by Badfish. And another bronze tier picked up by Ron L. White. And then so I appreciate those, Sean Joe. And then Redneck Shark with a cookie. Followed by Sean Joe with another cookie, and then News Treason with some shades. Appreciate that, Dave, as well. So thank you, guys. I'm releasing those scratch-offs. And, I have 3 short thank yous on the live. So thank you to Big Hair Tsunami, Patriot Chick, and P Dancer are the top 3 contributors over there, in which I am thanking. I'm releasing those rewards right now. And actually, Hulk, I have Nathan Hormel had dropped off 5 coffees to buy me a coffee. Says, love your style. Appreciate that one, brother. And then Freddie1106 dropped a nice coffee over on Ko-Fi. Says, I joined the Feel Great protocol. You asked today if anybody wants to do it with you, so I signed up today. I so hope it works. LOL. I'm feeling absolutely great. So I think that's a perfect name for that system. So thank you for that, brother. And please check in and let me know. And Chris Schaus is in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling too, and anybody else that's taking that as well. So I think that's good for now, Mr. Hulkanator. If I missed any, I will catch them tomorrow at 1 p.m. for sure.
Yep. Well, other than that, I want to say a big thank you for the $10 Rebel rant from Pop62. Says awesome beginning, and Greg3012, who finally brought over the picture of the wife's new puppy, the Storm. Thank you very much. And again, everybody who interacted on the Twitter feeds, we greatly appreciate making comments in chat and also down below at the replay of the video is very important. Helps out with the algorithm. So go give some love, grab that phone, hit Twitters, hit the retweets, the loves, all that fun jazz we're always looking for.
I'm texting you as I'm trying to text my son. I'll be like, I'll be there no later than 4:10.
It's okay. You don't have to be on time. How many times you left waiting in the parking lot for your parents to come pick your ass up?
More than I care to remember.
Last I checked, there was a 4-way tie, and I'm trying to be democratic about it.
Pearl Jam.
We still have a 4-way tie. We need one more vote all the way through. Oops.
Pearl Jam's my vote. Put it in.
That the one we're doing? We're not going to get all democratic and all that?
Well, I mean,
Here, one more.
I was going to go there and click on it. Find your show. There it is. Cheech and Chong, Bad Wolves. Pearl Jam only has one on my side. That's weird. Up to 2.
We got 4 right here, and a double retweet. We're gonna go old school. We'll just pick it. We'll say the whole decision was based upon the retweets too. We'll add them together. We're making up it as we're going, so no big deal. We'll just do that, and there's nothing you can do about it. We've chosen this crappy quality. Hopefully, it turns out pretty well. Like Spaceshot always says.
Hold on. All right, and because this is a 7-minute song, Hulk, I'm literally going to go get him right now. And if you guys happen to see a blank screen after the song ends, hopefully Hulk will entertain you. If not, I will be back within a minute or two, absolute max. So this is a 7-minute song. I should be back, and we do, of course, appreciate each and every last one of you wonderful world patriots out there for tuning in. And until that next one, let me get standed up and get ready to go. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Peace. I'm out the door.
Run.
You know this.
Welcome back, Spaceshot. How you doing? He says he's back now.
No, he lied. He's not back. And while we got the microphone, thank you to Superplate gifted out 5 subscriptions to the Rumble channel. So I appreciate that. And yeah, I made it back all the way. And so actually, when I pulled back in, started 7-minute timer. There she is. And when I walked in, I had 2 minutes and 36 seconds still left.
Wow. Just a reminder, Monday, do a little coffee and chaos. If anybody wants to come over and follow the Hulkanator channel on the other side from Spaceshot's feed, you're more than welcome to come out and have a little coffee and do kind of the same thing we're doing right now and hang out and have fun and talk a little bit and watch some of the narratives get lit off there right in the beginning. So you can find me right over there. I do gaming and news and Spaceshot and TableofTitans, a whole bunch of things.
All sorts of fun stuff.
What else? I do got funnies left. I mean, there's
the finals.
I still, it's okay.
Now that I got him home, we gotta go do stuff. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 1, and I think I'm gonna have to cut the show short from which is only 2 hours, so 1 to 3, and I'll let Matrix. Gotta go handle something. Actually, I might be able to handle it in the morning. We'll see what happens, but I'm on the hunt. I'm on the hunt, Hulk, and I'll let you guys know once I find what I'm hunting for.
All right, cool, guys. So I appreciate you guys all coming out, hanging out, and like Spaceshot always says,
we do appreciate each and every last one of you wonderful world patriots for tuning in out there. And until that next one, thumbs up, like, and don't forget, subscribe. Peace.
Much love. Be good humans.
Hello, guys. Something special is happening in here. That's right, it's brackets and jackets, bringing it back for brackets and jackets, special Epstein Island edition. That's right, folks, Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein, the man with the island, which is suspiciously close to Haiti. That's right, you see this man, Jeffrey Epstein, is funding lots of people. He's funding lots of people on the street to make sure his shit doesn't get out. That's right, they want the record sealed. And they're paying a lot of people. Epstein's paying a lot of people. Oh boy. For one, he's got a whole Mossad media matrix in America. And I would bet you anything that Alex Jones is one of them. Prove me wrong. That's right, Cappy's in the portal. Cappy's in the portal. Cappy's in the building with songs about Epstein. It's Breakfast Jacket's Epstein edition. Guys, I had some epiphanies today. I had some real big epiphanies about some guys. A big network of guys and spies and lies and liars. All right, think about this for a minute, okay? The guy in Portland, the scientist that just got busted for producing CP, that guy is 1 degree of separation away from Epstein. Epstein, the investor that lives in West Palm Beach, Florida. I know a guy who lives in West Palm Beach, Florida as well. Investor as well. Also involved as well. And all is not well with these guys. The Florida boys, the Glow boys, the Scott Israels of the world. You see, Epstein is Hillary Clinton. And Epstein is Haiti. And Epstein is a big network of media assets. By the way, did you know that Steve Bannon was going to that guy for money? Also, Epstein is Epstein Oprah. Epstein is Chris Tucker. You remember him. Epstein is also Kevin Spacey. Epstein is also Prince Andrew. Epstein is also... Who else is Epstein? Who else is Epstein? Tell me. You guys know? Who else is Epstein? Is Epstein Big Pharma? Is Epstein Bryan Singer? Is Epstein Naomi Campbell? Yep, all of the above. All of the above. Who is Epstein? Epstein is the keystone of a whole motherfucking matrix. And once you pull it out, it all falls down. Dersh was there too. That's right, we're dropping red pills every day. Dropping red pills in the best kind of way. This is brackets and jackets for the denizens of islands.